Stays there now. The man of the hour.
The man of the hour. Are you alive?
Hey, what's
Are
up,
you
my
okay?
little pog champs?
Pog champ?
Pog champ? Pog champ? Pog champ?
Pog champ?
Pog daddy? Are you alive?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm really
Good
sorry.
morning.
I am
I'm-
as alive as ever.
I'm so sorry for calling you.
Sorry?
Oh, I don't even know if my phone rang, dude.
Oh.
He had
No,
it on
it's-
like.
I
Do not
have
disturb.
do not disturb on, so I
okay.
had an alarm
knew
set,
it.
so don't worry about it.
It's fucking starting. It's fucking starting.
Sorry.
Oh god, no.
Ian
Are
is
you
slow
watching
by
the
3 seconds.
Chinese one
Yeah.
on Bilibili? Oh shit!
Yeah.
There's. Oh shit!
Someone link him. Nora, you have it, right? See, Ian doesn't have this.
He
No,
does.
it does.
It does?
The piano playing, yeah,
Yeah.
and the music.
But not the guy.
The
No,
guy is
they
there.
do.
What you talking about? Refresh. You're delayed. You're delayed, dude.
I am
Refresh
delayed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're delayed, dude. I'm watching Ian right now.
Okay.
I have both up comparing. You're delayed. Restart your. Yeah. Is this the Inazuma theme?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming it's Inazuma theme. I'll take it.
Yeah, waiting for them to talk. I guess we'll just
Yeah.
watch Ian. What do you guys think? Just watch Ian or watch Ian?
Either one, dude. At this point, it's up to you.
Alright,
have
we'll just
both
stick with
open.
Ian.
Yeah, same way I will open it at this point.
Alright.
Just
We'll
in
just
case.
we'll just stick with Ian for now.
Perfect
let me-
quality.
Just to let chat know, I'm joined by we're commentating the stream. We got Shinoi Road and
Look at the backgrounds, chat. Okay, look at the backgrounds. Look at the detail. Take it in.
I like how you just like brain farted. Yeah, this has to be
The theme, right?
the Inazuma theme. It's happening.
So good.
Everyone's so excited.
So much impact.
Genshin Impact.
Okay, I knew you were going. Someone's gonna go there. But yes, lots of Genshin Impact there. Please, Lambo. Here we go. One more.
非常感谢陈志毅老师来到今天的节目现场，为我们带
Hell
来
yeah,
精彩的
subs,
演
brother.
奏
Yep.
各
Okay.
位旅行者，大家好，我是你们的老朋友大伟哥。今天的新版本特别节
My
目
boy 大伟
将由我来担任主持人。不知道大家在1.6版本的海岛玩得开心吗？一直以来，为了能够给旅行者在游玩提瓦特的过程中一直能有新鲜有趣的体验，原神项目组的每一位创作者都在制作的过程中不断的创新，精雕细琢，对游戏的每一个版本进行反复的研究与多次的迭代。我们希望全球的旅行者都能够在提瓦特大陆这个奇妙的幻想世界中收获非常多的乐趣。而今天，在经历了充分的准备后， 我非常高兴的向大家宣布，接下来《原神》即将进入全新的2.0版本，新的世界区域到期也即将与大家正式见面了。相信屏幕前的各位旅行者对到期地区充满了好奇和期待，就让我们跟随着2.0版本的 PV 不动明神泡影
Oh my
来
god.
快速了解
Here we go, 2.0.
Actual 2.0 already?
Yup.
60 frames per second?
Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma,
Oh, our trailers
it's
are
known
probably
as the
different
nation
languages,
of
huh?
eternity.
Yeah.
The almighty Shogun, focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity.
I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me
Statue.
to.
I know. Bigger
When a
version.
person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition.
Yo.
It must be a possession, right? I see. That reminds me. It seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing.
For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
Oh, what?
Ooh, Cube, new enemy.
Fire cube? Ruin
Fire,
group
no.
of balls? Electric
Human
tree?
guard.
So, my intuition
There she
was
is.
correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
New domain. Training area.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Thus,
Yes.
we cannot remain indifferent to this
Tammy
situation
Sato.
without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Now, it is time for me to honor my
She's
word.
finally real.
I await your instruction.
Oh yes, give us.
She coming.
My apologies.
Is she gonna say sumimasen when she attacks?
Yes, yeah, she
No.
she will. She will
Challenging the
apologize for it.
Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family.
Ooh.
There, you will find someone who can help you.
Naganohara. Let's
Allow me
go.
to introduce myself. A festive reprise. I'm Yui.
Yes.
Great to meet ya.
Her music is good too.
My time is now.
Fire hazard.
Amber 2.0.
Sick animations. Yes, please.
At your disposal. And away I go.
Mujina. Oh, like no name.
In addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance
Hell yeah,
group.
brother.
Remove all
We're gonna
threats to
form a
eternity.
rebellion.
Oh, is that right there?
There she is. She has a
Adopted daughter
bow.
of the Kuju-clan of the Terrio Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army.
The resistance never
Oh,
betrays
here's
its
a new
own.
guy.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a
This
task
sounds
be left to the
omega
Terrio
cool,
Commission?
dude.
The
I know.
way's over, my comrades.
Ooh, the.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Excuse me?
Time
You
for
will be
divine
inlaid
punishment?
upon this statue.
I'll gladly take it. Wait, Ball is Miyuki Sawashiro? Oh, even better, gimme.
Even better.
Even better, give me that shit.
Oh, that, yeah, no, that makes sense, dude. That's the same voice actress as May.
Yeah, Fucking give it to me, dude.
We got it, boys. This is
I
the
know
same
that's-
code as. Oh wait. Oh no, this is a different code. Okay, so the videos
Go
are
for
actually
us.
localized.
Yeah. Alright, time to get the new codes.
Or I guess CN has their own.
Yeah, CN has their own,
I
Global has their
guess
own.
Everyone else has the same code. I don't know. Yo, what happened to Dan, dude?
I don't know, dude. He muted himself.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Fox tree.
Hello. The Fox Tree.
看完了我们的全新 PV， 大家感觉如何呢？在正式介绍我们的新版本内容之前，我想先跟大家介绍一下我们原神的制作团队。这是一支非常年轻，在上海土生土长的国产团队。几年来，我们有幸聚拢了许多有想法、有执行力的同学，得以将大家的所见所学凝聚在《原神》这部作品中。在今天这样一个特殊场合，我特别邀请到了这支团队中的几位成员来到我们的节目现场。 希望能够借此机会，将我们的一些创作风格、理念与思路分享给全世界的观众朋友们。对此，我们也感到非常的荣幸与自豪。首先，向大家介绍一下今天第一位出场的成员，也就是我身边的这一位团队的战斗设计师
Wow,
鸡哥。
combat
谢
designer.
谢大伟哥。那各位旅行者，大家好，我是原神的战斗设计师
Procedural, please.
也很感谢大伟哥的邀请，很高兴跟大家见面。
好，欢迎鸡哥。
Send him a letter.
那么今天呢，我们
To Aquaria.
从未跟玩家朋友们分享过的话题开
Just
始。
add him on
那
Twitter.
就是
at
作为一个
Aquaria
拥有数百名成员的制作团队，我们原神项目组是如何持续平稳的为玩家们提供精彩内容的。
好的，那
Content-
我就
content
从设计师的角度来先谈一谈我自己的感受吧。说到团队的话，其实大家或多或少都参与过学校的社团活动，
We didn't have
或者
school
需
club
要多人
activities,
协作的
dude.
课
Come
堂作
on.
业。可能大家想象中呢，游戏制作的大致流程可能也跟
Yeah,
这
we
个
did.
流程
Go
差不
home
多。
club.
先由
Oh,
设计
okay.
师出一个很长的 PPT， 然后程序、美术根据 PPT 里的方案，去一条一条的实现完成。
RPT? You talking about
最后
PowerPoint,
客户端
my
里进行
guy?
封装，然后产
Yeah.
品就可以迅速上线了。但实际上呢，以上这种流水化的生产线其实是不太利于游
Not
戏进行
conducive
创
to
新的。
gaming innovation.
所以，如果我们想要做出令玩家惊喜连连的内容，
Surprises?
整个团队包括设计师在内的所有的部门其实我们的核心
In a
工作
good
重
way
点
or bad
应该
way?
是放在如何设计
I
并
mean
制作出有趣的内容这一点上的。对，那在原神，我们团队中的每一个人其实都是创意的来源，然后每一个创意的实现，其实靠的也是团队中的每一个人之间相互的一个理解与协作。
Not a
团队的
mechanical
工作
keyboard,
它当
not
然
a
自
real
然有
gamer.
上下游的分别。
Not a real
但
gamer.
在决定创作某一内容的时候，从设计之初，我们就会把所有制作环节上涉及到的同学们都聚在一起，进行沟通讨论。能切实的做到这一点其实不太容易。那能做到它，主要是靠着两个天然的优势。首先，我们团队成员的交流频率和效率都是非常高的。那这一点在团队协作的过程当中，其实也是至关重要的。这里我们的优势在于呢，从直接制作内容的美术、程序、IP 和设计，到负责用户
That
交
was
流
a
的
real
运营
keyboard
和
Yeah,
同
those are,
学
this
其
one's
实
a
大
real
家全
gamer.
都在同一个办公区域里工作。
And
那
designer.
这其实
Look at
保证
Wikipedia.
不会出现
Wikipedia?
因为客
Oh
观
my
环境的
God.
限制比如说
Fucking
需要
Klima in the
外包和
corner?
监修之类的问题，从而导致一个意见从产生到反馈的过程，需要很长的时间。那在原
What kind
始
of
的
mat
项目
was
中
that?
只要大家有任何想法，
Booby
其实
man.
都
Look
可
at
以
these-
直接
look at
找
these
到对应的
screens.
同学，
Oh.
或者在需要多人讨论的时候呢，很方
Was
便
that
的就
was
能
that
把
Rex
大家都聚
Lapis
在
or
一
was
起
that
大便的事
another
讲清楚。
Geo
那有
Bishop?
了结论就可以立刻
Something like
跟
it.
岗位立刻开工。
Looks like a lizard, you
我
know?
们
Yeah,
在
look like a
工作
lizard.
当中呢
Stone
也都
lizard.
秉持着一个原则，就是
Oh, it could be
有话
a
不说
it could be
一
a
律不
Komodo
忍相信
dragon
玩家也都听过这
based
句话
monster.
那
Oh,
原神
look
的
at
团队中
look
其
at
实
this.
有着不少的来自各个
Engaging
领域的
combat.
专家和大佬但是因为有这样的一个
Been
原
to
则
win.
在，所以大家在研究具体问
Dude, I
题
like
的
the
时候
fact that they
都非常的
they
扁平、
actually
开放、
built
踏实、务
a
实。
stage.
然后在
Because behind them
沟
is
通
like
效率极高
the
的这样
tree
一
and
个
the
基础上，
and Inazuma
大家还有
building.
另外一条
Statue,
原则
yep.
就是说到做到。这其实是一种职业素养，我们以此去不断的挑战自己的能力极限。举一个具体的例子，
I'm just thinking this is like a really
我们设计的一
long
位新角色叫达达利亚
rationalization
对
for
公子达达利亚这一位角色。
why
那
for
大家
like
其实是做了不少大
Why
胆
took so long to get
things
this
have been a
out?
little yeah why things have been kind of slow.
比如说动画师同学，他们在做战斗风格
I
运营
mean
的时候，
slow for
会
like
想把
the
格斗
average
术
gacha gamer
近身
who's
格
been
斗术，
demanding a
包
lot of
括
stuff
像
from
俄
this
罗斯
game.
传统的哥萨克刀术，这些战斗风格都融入到达达利亚的动作中去。那特效的同学，他们会想去尝试新的材质跟 shader，那能够表现出呢，像水体质感这样的刀光，包括像流动的破碎的披风这样的一个表现效果。那设计师他其实是想说让公子能够自由的切换武器，所以就花了很长的时间去编写一套完全为达达利亚专用的这个技能脚本和状态管理的逻辑。那为了达成这样一个目标，其实程序也为这个角色去重构了非常多的底层的功能点啊。就当时我们其实比较头疼的就是像为什么达达利亚的披风又坏了啊？为什么达达利亚的刀又粘在手上了？对，那其实这其实是我们在做在原神这个游戏中做内容非常有安全感的一个原因。因为其实我们永远
I'm glad they have this section that they talk about like the development headaches of what it takes to do a lot of this. I think a lot of people don't see like
都一步一步的实现出来。
like the behind the scenes, like
那除了这
yeah, a lot of stuff is like made, but people don't know how much effort it takes. The bugs that come with it.
Where's my Japanese waifus?
对，然后他们
We want it now.
原神这款游戏也有着非常深厚的
Yeah, it helps give consumers perspective.
等级56级、57级甚至更高的人，包括像深境螺旋达到满星12-3的大佬，他们的占比其实也是挺高的。对，所以其实整个团队
Did you just say like the dev team was able to 36 star?
是一起在提瓦特。
They have a lot of
Maybe
people.
too. They better be.
Yeah, they're 57, 56, 58, and they're able to 36 star this.
Oh, like older people?
Well, like the dev team.
和玩家们一起并肩前行，才能从
Wait, what do you mean by 56, 57, 58?
The AR 56.
是这样一个游戏。
Oh, okay, I was like,
游
what?
戏内容和体验。
Like the dev team, they're
那接下
playing
来
the game,
我们还是
like
回到
hardcore
啊
as well. They're playing it hard.
到期在制作中跟前2个世界区的情况相比，会有一些什么样的变化呢？
会有的。那到期它其实是继蒙德和璃月之后呢，第3块
changes
向旅行者们开放的一个大型的
Tell
一个
us
世界
all of
区域啊。
对对对。
那在
Please
到期的整
tell
个
us
制作
On
过程中，
paper,
其
please
实
give us
面临了一
everything
个
on paper.
非常非常巨大的一个来自2方面的一个挑战。其实一方面是上线之后
Pacing of content output after
因为
launch.
大家已经在游玩的、已经上线的蒙德和
I'm glad they're thinking about
我们
this.
其实是花费了很多时间去继续耕耘这些大面积的地块，然后在
Well,
上
this is why
面
they're
去
not-
持续的制作新的内
They
容。
can't launch the
但
whole
是
thing
到
at
了开
once,
发到
right?
期的时候，
Yeah.
其实面临的挑战会更大，因为就像刚才说的，一方面我们要在保证线上持续能更新版本，然后不断的为玩家去提供游玩内容。然后另一方面呢，我们还要在开放到期新区域这样的一个关键节点上，去大量的试出可能比原先更大规模的高质量的可玩的内容。那这些目标其实是为团队增添。
Like I said, their 6-week dev cycle is
是
insane.
我们团队中可能每一个
Yeah,
人
I
They have a lot of,
agree.
yeah, they have tons of pressure.
从来没有面临。
Yeah, they have never faced in their career. Like
然后
this
第
is
二个方面
insane.
其实是针对游戏内容的一个整体表现，我们会有
overall
更进一步的
performance
思考跟设计。因为在以往就大家已经接触过的，比如说
Well, I suggested they should just
蒙德的
Starbus.
和璃月的契约这2个主题不太一样。以雷元素为主的到期，它其实迎来了一个新的主题，叫永恒。
永恒。
对。那我们也将去根据这样的一个主题，从玩法层面上优化一下游戏内容的这样一个设计思路，然后对其进行一个统一的呈现。
Only in China.
那到期的相关的
What?
区域制作跟在此
Like
很多
the developers be able to keep up with such a,
设计
pretty
它的
crazy
起步时间
pace of
可能会
work.
非常非常早。那团队中的一部分同学，他们在到期的内容跟玩家见面之前，已经在到期的相应版本开发中努力了非常非常久。那其实比起类似的，都有新探索区域的版本啊，比如说已经开放的1.2版本的龙脊雪山和1.6版本的金苹果群岛。那到期的规模其实是更大的，内容密度也是更高的。
The scale of
相关
yes,
的工作
larger,
much
其
larger.
实也是更耗费精力的。
Thank you.
那针对内容的整体性，我们对到期区域想要表达的内容，其实做了一些关键词的收束。例如刚才提到的永恒、雷元素、还
Eternity,
有能量
electron,
等等。
energy.
那这些关键词呢，会延伸出一系列的场景和玩
I
法
feel
设
like
计。
exploring
最
Inazuma
终
is
他
gonna
们
be
又会
sad
去收敛到这些核心的概念之下。例
Why?
如谈到能量，我们有更
Because
多
of
的
like
一些
the
关卡玩法跟
The
战斗机
music?
制， 在元素能量这个
And
概念
like
上可以
the
去
political
挖掘更
situation
多的
in
可能性
Inazuma.
Yeah,
然后创造
because they're shut down, they're closed border.
Yeah.
那谈到
Yeah,
元素
the music is really like it has that forlorn feeling.
I'm ready to feel oppression.
我们还会去根据稻期本地
What
的
the
一
fuck
些
is-
特
what
色
is
极端
this?
和生态的特征，对雷元素的玩法去做一定的扩展。
What is this lightning
然
rock?
后同时我们其实是吸
It's
取
a
了
barrier,
之
you
前
know how,
的
like,
地
you know,
区
the
的一
wind
些
one?
设计的经验，摒弃了一部分需要玩家去
So we
比
can
如说
ride
强行使用某些
electricity,
特定
you're
角色
saying.
或者特定的
So
元素
basically, you
啊
turn
我们
yourself
挑
to
战
electricity to get
对
past it.
我们现在的做法是将这些
Interesting. They
设
said
计
that
把它机制化
they've
并且指导
got rid
玩
of
家去
challenges
思考
that
的
rely
方
on
式
specific
就可以完成
characters'
这些
elements
机
to
关
solve.
那在此基础上呢，
And they
我
tried
们
to
也
make
去
it so
尝试
that
通过一些玩
Oh,
法，
that's
更
nice.
大幅的去
Yeah, I think that's a good
的
choice.
一个探索体验。也是希望能够通过这些改变，让玩家在道
Yeah,
具
like, I think I'm gonna
Chocobo
miss that because
哎，听到这里啊，
the whole
我自己都非常想
fact
早
that
点
you
去稻
could
基地区
do
逛一
this,
逛了。
do all puzzles with like the starter characters was a good thing.
Right,
But I think it's like pretty clear that as you play the game, you know, you're gonna gravitate towards other characters, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be pulling out Amber all day long.
Yeah, the joke. Remember early on, the joke was just like, oh, I just need Amber for lighting these totems, right?
Yeah. That's still how it was on the islands, though. There are a few puzzles that still required it.
Still Amber-like.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, there's a fan art contest.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, show me the Barbara, show me the Jean.
Well, this is cute. This is like another original drawing they made.
Yeah. Fan art contest. Head to
Slime
Hoyo Lab to participate in the event.
Fucking Hoyo Lab, dude.
More combat
man.
mechanics.
新地区的开放往往伴随着全新的人文风情与冒险故事，相信大家对此还是很期待的。之前旅行者们已经在自由之都
冒险 time
与契约之邦璃月结识了不少同伴，也对两个地区各具特色的风土人情有所了解。而在海对岸稻期的这片土地上，
This is environment
也有着
designer
独特的故事与风俗。雷神治下追求永恒的国度，旅行者们抵达那里之后，将有怎样与众不同的奇遇呢？今天我们特别邀请了制作团队中
Creative concept and writing team?
Oh,
来给大家分享一些
Lore
有关
master
稻期的内容。
Yeah, basically.
各位旅行者，大家好，我是来自 IP 部门的小罗浩，很高兴呢能与大家见面。作为 IP 部门的负责人
Yeah, I'd like that
非常
Ayaka
荣
wall
幸
scroll,
在
please.
今天这样一个场合下，与大家聊一聊稻期这个新地区的一些有趣的设
Also
计。
Yoimiya, right?
哎
Yeah,
说到
Yoimiya
这一点啊，我知道
I think it's a
有不
wall
少
scroll, it's
玩家
actually
对我
picture.
们游戏的世界观设定做过
Yeah,
非
frame
常深的研究哦。
是的
Yeah, I think
我
they're-
个人
they're
也很喜
tall,
欢看大家对于提瓦
art
克大陆
pieces
所做的考据。我们团队的大家在创作过程中构思了很多内容，这些都会成为埋藏在游戏各处的线索。那我们的玩家去寻找、去发现这些线索并解读它们，就是在与我们进行一种怎么说呢，就跨越时间和空间的交流，这就会让我们这些创作者获得一种很由衷的喜悦感。
没错，玩家朋友们的热情与关注啊，一直是我们团队的重要力量来源。那么我们很感谢大家对原神的喜爱。那作为创作方，我们所能做的就是尽力去捧出最好的成品来回馈大家。
Yes.
那比如说今天啊，我们就带来一些相信能够让大家比较感兴趣
Are we
的
gonna get some lore?
要介绍
Yes,
稻期
please.
的话呢，不妨就从我们现在所身
有一
处的一
sweating
个茶室场景来聊一聊。
Okay, okay.
那么稻期城当中也有一间类似的茶室，整体的风格比较优
Yeah,
质。
they went all out
呃
with this,
优质
Yeah, the backdrops are based on stuff in the
木
game.
漏
It's
其实
nuts.
是穿过夜系的光的意思。不过跟我们现在所处的氛围不太一样的是，末路茶室它是一处隐蔽的场所。只有
Like, I think
预约
it's
过的
cool, but I
特别来
also
宾
feel
才
like
能
they
进
didn't
入
really have.
而
Oh,
且
look at
茶
that
室的老
Shiba.
板是一
I
只
know,
抱
so
着糖的
cute.
柴犬，有个很可爱的名字叫太郎。
Taro
柴
Maro?
犬老
Lost Shiba
这个
Inu?
很有意思啊，不是人，而是一只这个柴犬来担任
Oh,
这
fuck
个
yeah.
老板角色。
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
brother.
会不太一样的，对吧？
I hope there's train stations run by cats in this island.
是要把自己的钱放到一个小
The train stations, dude.
是
We
的
better just-
而且
we
这个
better
茶
able to
室
like
还
sit
有一些
like,
比
you
较
know,
特别的
on our
地方比如
knees.
说传说啊，所有的
Oh
店
my
员
gosh.
都跟太郎丸签订了某
Imagine
个
when we
合作的
sit,
契约
better be.
然后他们
You
必须
actual
就
weeb.
永远就留在这个地方打工。
Hey, I'm gonna fucking take some screenshots, alright?
I know. You will. You're gonna pull
I'm
Ayaka and make her
also
sit
gonna design my
everywhere.
big teapot.
听完就会觉得这些
Design my teapot. Oh, let's
感觉
go.
稻期是个很神奇的地
The
方。
great excitement now.
从 都市传说的角度上来说，稻期确实和旅行者较为熟知的前2个区域不太一样。
Urban
不过
legends?
没落茶室只是稻期城里一个比较小的场景，除此之外呢，稻期境内还有很多比较宏伟、比较大的布设，每个区域呢都有自己比较独特的设计和布局方式。我们希望
Hard to climb, though.
能够在冒险的过程中不断的
It's just like fucking Leah, dude. Leah Harbor.
那我们整个稻期地区
The raised portion of
在
it?
提瓦特上踏
More
足第
raised,
3个区域
dude.
在研发的初期，我们团队就
See, look, they're
拟定
even
了
mentioning
稻期的
it.
主题是海
No,
洋
just
群岛。
kidding.
那么作为我们7国中唯一一个完全位于海洋上的国度，我们
Only
既希望
one
保留稻期这
located
个
entirely in
称
the
呼所代
ocean.
表的地区统一性，又希望
Guys,
各
bring
自
your
独
Mona.
立的岛屿，因为它有
Get ready
6
to
个不同的
swim.
岛构成嘛。
Unity
能够带
of
来与
nation, but
之前
difference
就是
in
我们
region.
旅行所经历过的璃月和蒙德所不同的地块表现。
不同的自然风光啊，它是好做，但是整体性这一点上是要怎么去把控呢？能给我们展开说说吗？
关于整体性这一点，可能展开的话会有些长，
慢慢说。
那我们就要从稻期的底层设定说起了。
Ooh. Tea?
Al didn't cheers.
Yeah, I didn't fucking cheers the CEO, dude.
I
Rip.
know.
众所周知啊，稻期是由
Like,
雷
fuck
神
you.
统治的国度。那雷元素的一大象征是大家可能比较熟悉的事物，是闪电，就是一瞬即逝。闪电它往往代表着就是须臾瞬间，可是我们雷神在故事里追求的理念却是永恒。那么是什么
Oh,
让
so much
是
meaning.
发生了什么让雷神的想法从须臾变成了永恒呢？那这种理念变更背后的深意是什么？这些
Lightning
矛
is
盾和
like
碰撞
fleeting.
正是我们想要
You
在
seek
剧情中
eternity.
去传递给大家的。我们也非常希望呢，就是这种内核上的探
That's
讨
really good.
具有比较强的延展性，然后能带动我们玩家在游玩
Just
的过程
according
中
to
去
Keikaku.
可能获得
Like
体验
thematically, I
或者
think
进
I
行
think the whole theme for Inazuma is really good.
That's a
这么一个
really
大前提
good,
之后
yeah.
我们就开始着手于细节，将矛盾点投入到具体呈现在游戏。
Today I learned
游戏
Japan is
表面上的
electricity.
各种剧情和设定当中，我猜可能大家听到这里就可能会对雷神的行为产生就进一步的联想。就比如说驱动他追求永恒的契机。
Yeah, I think it'd be
是什么
super
已经
interesting to
发生
find
了
out
什么
like
产
her
生这个想法。
motivations and
那
stuff like
这种
that.
追求，它
Yeah.
用什么样的手段去
Like
追求
why are they in
这
the
个手段
state they
是否具
are?
有可行性。
Mhm.
那雷神在去追求永恒的过程中，把这个目标推进到了哪个阶段？这种举动会带来什么影响？然后神的追求与人的追求是否会产生新的矛盾？就等等等等等等。那么在实际制作的过程当中，这些所有的问题、这些思考一旦汇聚到关于各种游戏内的细节的刻画上，就转化成了我们整个孕育出我们整个稻期文化内容的培养土。那么在做各个岛屿的设定的时候，我们都会考虑这些点，去投放有关神明的追求、有关神的眷属，以及有关人民留下的刻痕。然后用这种以小见大，就
Oh man, it's very thematically close. Look at it.
方式来反向体现。
It'd be nice if we could walk up to these and like write our own little
那虽
thing.
然
Oh
刚才也
my
提到有
god.
不同的岛屿嘛，有不同的
You know,
地区
maybe
那
turn
他
the
们的
event.
If enough
表现是有
weebs
差异的
submit
但
that,
从整体的
Yeah.
，eventually
They might
they'll be
do-
like
they
press
might do
F
it.
to write.
传在他们程序当中的存在于稻期的每一个
During
部
the
分
event, maybe,
因
yeah.
此我们的整体的统一性也就显示出来了。
我明白了。也就是说
Please be better than
稻期
Lantern
的这个
Festival,
整体
right?
理念就像
Oh my god.
贯穿在整个
Yes.
地区的设计中，但这个细节各有不同。然后从这里面呢，能够看出整个稻期各个群体的这个动向与动机。
是的，以上我刚才说的这些只是一个比较基本的一个思路构建过程嘛。具体的设计的话，我们会从大概3个入手点去着手，一个是历史，第2个是人文，第3个是地理。那从历史上来说，也就是稻期地区它曾经发生过什么样的事件？那相信不少玩家朋友也都关注到，提瓦特大陆上发生过一场旷日持久的魔神战争。
I'm actually curious to know like what places of actual Japanese like locations they take inspiration from, because you know how they did that for Luya, and they
Yeah.
showed like Chinese like
那很多
they had really
战争
specific
和战
parts.
斗
I'm sure they had to do
失
something
去
for this here
从
too.
失去的
Yeah,
这种
I'm
悲
sure.
之中又催生
This
出
is
了一
not
些执着。
a
那神的理念与人文精神也多少受到这些
a
重大
small
历
amount
史
of
的
work.
转折点的影响。那在创作期间，我们也做了不少
Yeah,
神
I
世界的考
I
据
didn't think they take
比如
famous
说我们
spots straight
参考
out. They
并化
clearly
用了
did.
一个叫
Yeah.
做奉行的制度。在稻期奉行，我们基本上可以简单理解成专门负责管理某方面事务的重要人物。那稻期目前有3所最显赫的
Dude, this is
奉
Kushimi
行，
in our
分别
show
是
too.
乔家所带领的天领奉行，负责管理一些治安和军事，执行演授令。中家所带领的勘定奉行，他们负责管理一些财政以及海关通行的事务。 以及最后第3户就是审理家审理家所带领的社风，他们负责管理神社庆典以及一些文化活动。
哦，我刚刚好像听到一个
Military, finance, and cultural.
那么我们
The 3 commissions. Okay.
那这个地理方面又是
Those little pieman.
地理的话呢，首先我们配合美术和设计部门进行一些联调，采取了一个元素对应色的方式嘛，和之前2个区域类似。那我们确定了雷元素的映像色是紫色。
Oh, really? Purple. Okay.
基础上为之后的设计去打下基础。然后到期会有一个比较有特色的地方，就是其他设计部门和策划部门想要去体现的，就是希望
pretty cool.
包含更多的元素、更多的元素采集物和交互互动。这种雷元素充沛的环境，色彩不同明度的以及顺应环境而生的特殊的采集物。比如说我们蒙德有蒲公英，有风车菊。
Alright, boys, let's go around collecting everything.
Yeah, more shit to collect.
What flower do we get here?
Everything. Knockerweed.
What the heck is that?
那通过这种
Soccer bloom.
比较
Yeah.
好看的植物吧，然后融入到各种雷元素主题的收集和解密当中。那雷元素就可以说是我们到期。
Alright, where's the new books? Alright, where's the new
然后
books
再
at?
进一步结合我们之前所说到期的
Talent books?
我们又拓展
Yeah, new
出了
talent books,
to level
new
my
weapon
Yoimiya
mats,
and my-
yeah.
设计规律的
My
构思
Ayaka?
和人文景点。
Yep.
就比如说我们有一座和天狗传说有关的山，叫做隐象山。
Oh.
然后我们有一个
Angle-based?
供奉的一棵很大的树，狐狸大树
Picture
的
some
雷神大社
fox.
然后有
Narukami
一个和冶炼刀剑有关的叫做踏背沙，以及雷神一刀劈开的无响刃匣尖。就通过这些区域设定，就是从我们之前所说的就是历史、地理和人文设计衍生而来的。那么地形和景观也是我们原神的故事的一大载体。通过与环境结合，我们才能更好的把神与人的故事放到这个世界当中，然后借着各种场景、关卡以及各方面的文本，给大家尽量吧去给大家带来更加立体的游戏体验。
可以挑几个给我们介绍介绍吗？比如冥神大社，就我对里面那棵巨大的这个神樱树啊很好奇。
神樱树的话，它的就是基础的设定来自于一种叫做神离信仰、神木信仰的东西，它象征着雷神对于整个到期全境的庇护。不过这里我们其实可以进一步的聊一下，就是我们
Where have we heard of this before?
它的参考原型并不只有樱树，而是一种叫做颤阳的植物。
I want to say Evangelion, but
就是它们位于地下的根系是紧密相连的，看起来也许你从外表上看它是一大片树林，实际上它只是一。
Oh my god, this place looks just like that one place. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah.
It is.
With a row of like.
It is.
I know, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Shiminari is not a fucking floating island, okay?
But it can be on a floating island now.
不得不提到2位角色、2位人物，雷电将军和8重神子。
Yeah, Miko.
都是我们在到期极为重要的
Yeah,
角色，在游戏上也象征着我们到期的设计内核。
对，说的我感觉现在已经开始期待了啊。不知道还要等多久。对了，我想问一下，就是说还有跟这个雷电将军关联度比较大的这种地标吗？
如果我们暂时不聊那个将军住所天守阁的话，到期有一道地理奇观叫做无响刃匣尖。我们觉得这个地点就很有代表性，很代表雷电将军，它的诞生就与雷电将军息息相关。雷电将军曾在这里对上从海奇岛袭来的一条大蛇，为了斩杀对手呢，将军挥出雷霆万钧的一刀，由于威力太过强大，不光大蛇被当场斩断，那整座岛屿也被连着劈成2半。至今就是大家到还能看到，就上面有大蛇的遗骨，以及岛屿像被刀锋整齐的切开。
Wow, that's really nice. I love how they tied that in.
这种奇观就是在
slicing in half.
地理奇观，
That's pretty cool.
当年就是大战造成的。
It's kind of like
那大蛇惨败之后呢，它的一部分还是弥留在这个人间的，催生出了一个岁神的使命。因此，到期地区呢也衍生出了能够镇压岁神或者利用岁神的一些迹象。那继而诞生出相关联的一些人文历史，比如说和矿业有关的金化骨髓的开采，也就是大蛇相关的遗产吧，
new things to mine，
这样说，以及踏背沙的这种刀剑生产等等。那设定层面上呢，之所以把大蛇、岁神
give them new
craftable
weapons，
也是源于 就神话传说当中
Mining
大蛇
squad
跟
assemble
使得炼铁有关的一些说法。
Yeah, mining
在
squad
这次设
assemble.
计里埋藏了非常多。
We'll be back to doing mining runs every day.
希望
Yeah.
玩家们
Need
呢
my-
能亲自踏上旅
need my
途，在
crystal
探
chunks.
索的过程中，逐步去体验这些盗气的风土人情，进而更加深入提瓦特这个世界，获得更多的真相，同时也希望能够获得更多的乐趣。
那么
A festival box, a
就先
festival.
聊到这里吧。那不知道
That's
在
actually
当期的
a good
这片
point. I don't know why this isn't at
会有怎么
anniversary.
样的
They could have
细节
delayed it.
It could have.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate
Oh
its
man,
true
she looks so
qualities.
cute. I love her design. Her character design is great.
I've been waiting, dude.
I know you've been waiting since beta.
Give it to me already.
It's only so long I can simp.
I know, right? Let me sip harder.
Electro Abysumage. It's happening, boys. How are we gonna break that shield?
Why don't I tell you a story?
I bet you for anniversary, Yoimi's is gonna hold a festival for us.
Oh yeah, brother. Look at this ruin contraption.
Another rune guard.
Give me
You
my
want me
fire
fire
dance.
dance?
Oh yes, this looks cool,
Uh-huh.
dude.
So good.
Day 1 pool. Let's go.
Seems like I should have just stayed in.
Wait, it's Lily Pichu is Sayu? Holy shit!
Wait, really?
Yeah, Lily Pichu is the English VA for Sayu.
It is.
Oh.
Holy shit!
God. Dude, congrats to Lily Pichu.
Yeah, fucking
Right.
congrats, dude.
She can now announce it, right?
Yeah, she can now fucking announce a holy fuck.
That's fucking insane.
That's insane. I know she's been working like trying to do like VA work for a long time. Same thing with Pro
This
Z.
mean, will this mean she'll actually play Genshin? No, I'm just
据
kidding.
我所知
Oh my god.
有一位盗妻角色从内测起
Just
就
for
有了
herself
很高的人气，玩家们一直在关注他的消息，甚至还出现一种特别有趣的说法，叫做“原神年度连续剧等神里”。
Waiting for
Wait,
Ayaka.
Yeah, they know.
初步的完结篇了。
相信大家已经迫不及待了。那么我们的 IP 同学不妨为我们简单介绍一下。
就像我们刚才所聊到那样，盗气有3奉
Our
行。
commissions.
那大家
Learn
比
it.
较喜爱的这个神里灵华就是摄奉型神里家的大小姐。
听起来是位地位很高的人物哦。
单从地位上来说是的。但灵华她不全是大
Look
家
at this
一般
man,
认
he's
知
sweating. He is.
He's
大小姐
Yeah,
super
sit-
sweating,
她并
dude.
不深入地说
Sitting in front of CEO. I gotta keep my composure.
Yeah. Didn't fucking cheers him earlier. I'm fucked.
And then don't fuck up the take right now. If you
会对遭遇
Yeah, don't fuck up
出
the
援手
take.
Yeah, they've been talking for so long. Oh my god.
敬称她白鹿公主。那白鹿公主这个称呼，能在盗气广泛流传，也就是因为民众都，对她有一种，就对她的。
Oh, she's Inazuma's idol.
白鹿公主啊，这个
She's the Barbara of
那
Inazuma.
结合我们刚刚说的那种善良人
Gladly take it.
那我想我能够理解为什么大家会喜爱她了。那么有种这种高贵又仁慈的感觉。
We do need water
第
characters.
一印象可能就是。
Hydra buff,
不
please.
过随着我们剧情的推进啊，我
No,
们
they didn't show that one
行者
Hydra
与
character
灵华
that
交流的越
in the
多，
trailer.
或许就能越能认识
she might have been
到灵华
Cryo.
可爱的一面。
But
No, 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 no.
虽然
The
她是
Hydra is
社会
Hydra.
平
Legitly,
时
it was
她
legitly
需要
Hydra.
修养
Okay.
但作为她这个年纪的女孩子，她也会有自己的一些烦恼，自己的
The
诉
answer
求。
has been,
当然了，
or
这部
your
分我们都已经制作完毕
We're
了。
finally getting
就等
Electro
着玩
characters,
家
right,
亲
guys?
自去体验了。
Right?
I don't think so. Except for like maybe like 2.
神里灵华将在魔神
Elemental mastery buff?
No, no, 3.
Question mark?
3, right? 3,
那
right?
玩家朋友们将会在神
Three?
里
You saw 3? Oh, because Raiden.
All
was the
yeah, Raiden is second in command.
不过
The one using the bow.
没见到我们的
And then the
灵华
one
大
drawing the
小姐
sword from her
毕竟是
chest.
射奉型的大小姐，
Or is that
自有
or
她
is
的
that
一套
not
规矩
Baal?
这也正是
I thought
她
that's
的
the Miko.
神秘
Then that's
所在
probably
想稍微
Yeah, Miko.
保留一些新鲜
It might
感
be, yeah,
那
Miko
具体
maybe.
的这种初见，还是大家玩到这一段的时候，就会有更加具体的感受了。
好的。
Yo, those better all be in the furniture.
那我们再来聊聊萧公吧，他也是
I fucking
三凤
saved
对吧
my freaking
不是哦
speed
萧
vials,
公是一家
speedcraft,
叫
all
做
that shit, alright?
烟花店的
I'm capped on it. Give it to
他
me.
是一位非常优秀的烟花
Pyro
专家。
technician.
烟花大家都很了解了，我感觉这种事物与盗妻追求的永恒一词
Fireworks
离得
are
很远。
furthest from eternity.
是啊， 但对萧公而言，烟花的美丽固然短暂，但隐
But
藏在
all
烟
is
花背后
sword,
的
'cause
人们的愿望、
trailer,
与
divine
之相关
judgment.
联的人们的寄托和情感，这些都是很弥足珍贵的事物。能在烟花消散之后呢，仍旧停留于人们的心中。萧公他是一个非常有创造力的人，作为行家，烟花对他来说既是工作也是爱好，所以说他会倾尽全力的去制作出符合大家愿望的产品。烟花表演的效果也都是由他亲自把握，可以说只有他这样独具匠心又认真负责的人，才能带来就连雷电将军也认可的烟花演出。此外呢，萧公在日常生活中很有童心，就像孩子王一样，能和孩子们玩在一起。
Inner
同时他也
child,
是一
of
个很有
course.
人情味、喜欢聊天的人。他跟
Yoimiya
道奇
seems
就
the
各
most
个地
like
方的人相处的都
playful
很好。
of the new characters.
外
coming.
显的这个性格活泼热情，其实
Yeah, buddy.
内心心思细腻的人啊。
Who's rolling with her?
那么这样的一位这种烟花专家也会在我们的这个
I'm definitely pulling for her.
对，萧公在主
Yeah,
中
Yoimiya is
也
a
是我们
must
的
pull
非
for
常
me
重
as
要的
well.
助力。届时他会有比较精彩的表现。
Exciting
很
moments.
期待他活跃的身姿啊。
She's got that
I gotta
Hu Tao pose
see.
going on.
回卷我们点到为止。
I
最后我们来聊。
I gotta see though. I gotta
听
see.
说他是一位忍者。
What's the lineup? Do I have no gems for that
早就成立
shit?
于一个叫做周末番的组织的人。
Thought he was a ninja.
他擅长各种奥妙的人法，不过经常用这些罕见的
Let's
技法。
slack off.
Alright, slacking off skills.
对，早佑呢，他有一大心病，就是可能大家从外观上也看
Oh,
得
look
出
at her
来，
just
他
sitting
个子
there.
很小，小小一只。
Are you sitting
对
nice?
早佑来说，
Is that the spot to roll for her now?
高了，就只有自己还是维持
Oh, another
Wait for her
1,000-year-old
trail.
lolly.
Oh wait. Oh, she's forced, or she's not gonna be 5-star,
他
huh?
认为也
she's
不知道
4-star.
他自己认
Yeah,
为
she's
呢，还是谁
4-star.
告诉他的？睡眠会帮助长高，所以呢，只要一有机会
Sleeping
他
helps
就
you
想
grow
出各种
taller.
方法来
Well,
躲起来
rip
睡觉，
Sayu.
久而久之就会变得非常嗜睡，平时看起来也总是很困，怎么都睡不醒的样子。
Always looks tired.
那跟我们这种现代人
Another tired lolly.
但我们
Okay.
Yeah, another tired lolly.
好像就不怎么能会用这个双
Yeah,
手
it's
剑。
fine. Don't worry.
早佑他能举起比自己还高的双手剑。
This,
主要
yeah,
还是得
this is
益
gonna be
于他
interesting. The
神
fact that
力
she's the first,
这种反差感很可爱
like
啊。
chibi.
说到这里啊，
Claymore
可以再
user?
聊到期角色
Yeah.
创作方
I
面
wonder how
的思路
it'll
与
look.
灵感
到期是一个风格化很强的区块，我们也希望角
Just
色
give
能
her
让
a
玩
Wolfspear
家
stone.
就我们的玩家觉得新鲜
Yes.
特别又有趣吧。那趣味这个词在到期的角色设计语言中被进一步的强化，成为一个核心魅力点。然后趣味结合我们刚才所聊到的一些到期的人文历史，然后我们把它拆解成了3个关键词，它们分别是风雅、俗世和天光，它们就代表了，可以说这3个词代表了我们整个到期角色的一些设计的内核。那具体如何，可能就还是要请玩家自己在游戏里面去体验了。那么刚才我所聊到的一切设计都是从基础世界观设定出发，我们通过提炼到期的民俗生活细节和一些艺术品的特征，得出一些核心的要素，再将它转化成设计点，将它展开，然后进一步的细化。我们会希望到期角色从身份、从职业上保持出一定的属于我们原神自己的特征，同时又区别于现有的就是蒙德里约2个地块，将到期这一地区的文化凝取成结晶，投入到角色身上，使这种差异化的结果成为一个比较显著的一个表现的要素吧。
从我们刚刚聊到的这个3位新角色来看啊，的确是很有特色的。不过我其实还一直惦记着之前提到的这个雷电将军啊，这个不同于这个风神啊、炎神
Yes, finally.
到期的雷神，似乎是这个
Tell us
城市
about
7执阵中啊
the
第一位
Archon.
与玩家打照面的女性神灵。
对，没错，就通过完成
The first female Archon?
玩家
Yeah.
们就能与
Yeah,
这
we know
位
we meet.
雷神有更多可能更细致的接触。在这一次我们即将更新的2.0版本，
Yeah, so it's
魔神
yeah,
任务的
Def Super
第二
Confirmed
章
2.0.
不动
I
明
think it's
示
titled the
，Super
act 和第二
confirmed
幕无念无
In
想
Act 2?
旷野断灭都会开放。同时，我
Yeah,
们
we're doing Act 2, boys.
神力灵华和萧公的传说任务
Oh,
也
you
一并
okay?
开放
Ayaka, you
希
make
望
story
旅
quest
行者们
available?
会喜欢这几位
Hell yeah,
人物
brother.
他们
Hell yeah.
Where's my Sayu story quest?
我
No.
个人也特别期待能够
Nope.
在到期的
Maybe a hangout.
和他们见面。
Maybe
对
hang out.
我听说我们今天的这个 IP
No,
同
give
事
us hangout
还
for
给大
all
家
of them.
准备了一份小惊喜。
Surprise?
现在是不是到了揭晓的时候了？
就趁今天这个难得的机会吧，我们想借此机会
Peek.
能正
Sneak
式
peek.
的为大家稍作
Of
展
all the
示
new
一下
characters?
未来
Yes.
会在盗奇魔神任务中邂逅的所有的新角色。
Okay,
首
okay.
先就是大伟哥非常在意的雷电将军。
Oh man,
从
she
外
looks
观
so
上来
good.
说，他是一位 冷艳凛冽的角色。剧情中呢，他会是整个盗期的核心关键所在。这位很强大的神明，他与各位旅行者的碰撞，会是我们整个故事刻画的重点。那雷神所追逐的、所守护的究竟是什么？他究竟为何而战？这一切的答案呢，就会隐藏在各位玩家这次的旅途之中。我们看这一位承担角色叫做托马，他是一位比较特别的角色。
Yeah,
他拥有
Toma.
与其他盗取角色不同的一头金发。
Is that Charles' long lost brother?
Yeah, right.
他是一位从定位上来说，他是一位善于察言观色的一位比较成熟的伙伴。目前担任着神里家的
He's the
副
chief
神
retainer.
兄妹都有一定的渊源。接下来我们看到这位角色叫做
Oh yeah, see the Electro.
他是
Dude, are we gonna be able to use this trick?
天领风
Yeah, for sure. I
awesome.
think you can roll for yeah.
She looks
She's
awesome.
gold,
乌鸦一样漆黑的翅
Oh
膀
right.
即使在
I like her outfit.
Yeah.
The Tengu outfit.
他忠于雷电
Tengu
将
Miko.
军，也忠于自己的
Yeah, but it looks like really
More
militaristic
Tengu.
too.
魄力十足
you know?
，Yeah.
的将领。这位
this girl.
呼呼的少女叫
Oh, this is the
珊
Hydro
瑚宫
girl,
星海
huh?
她虽然
Kokomi?
外表很柔美，实际上她却是珊瑚宫反派
Oh, she looks cute too.
她是一位
I like her aesthetic. It's like blue and pink.
What is this underwear she's going
I
on?
know.
You mean pants? You mean pants, right? They don't. They show
They
underwear.
don't have underwear.
这一位就相信大家一眼就会看到她头上的兽耳，很惹眼。
Dude, it's like
她是
Inazuma
她
Bennett.
名字叫做五郎，
Goro.
她外表
Poor
是少
Fox
女
Boy.
但她却是珊瑚宫势力的大将，在战场
General
上
of
the
里
troops.
面这种越战越
Are those actually real ears?
关键时刻非常值得信赖。
Looks like it.
那最后这一位就是在之前的版本前瞻特别节目中就和
Here's
大
the
家见过
Gucci.
面的八重
Yeah, Miko.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Miko.
Miko, yeah.
他是执掌名神大社的公司，外表优雅美丽，实际上是一位聪慧狡黠，是一位不能用寻常道理来揣测的女性。
Oh
她
yeah, he's
做出
also
呢
Electro,
自己的
right?
原则和手法。
Yeah, yeah.
自己的
Yeah.
动态和与旅行者多次见面。
Yeah.
那那个时候又会
So the one
展
in
开呢？
purple
还是那
hair
句老
or
话，
is
开
Baal.
心玩家
Also
And this is
Electro?
Miko.
自己到游戏当中
Yeah.
去体
So that's your Electro right there.
我们那个
That's
所有
your
的这个新角色就这样长，
Cool.
真的没有问题吗？
其实我们也一直在关注玩家社区的
Following the
讨论
discussions of our
这次
player
快速展
community.
示也只能表达我们制作组对玩家的感谢心情的一小部分。真的是非常非常感激大家一路以来对我们的支持和厚爱。
They
我们也
know.
时刻记得我们团队
They
的
know.
使
Fan
命
art. Release
是
it
我
now.
们玩家
Make
制
the fan
作出
arts.
更好的、更优秀的
Roll
作
3.
品，然后让每一位角色、每一段故事都能更加出色的去呈现在我们玩家的面前。
Yes.
那在这里呢，我们也衷心的祝愿我们的玩家吧，就在盗栖地区呢，拥有一段值得铭记的旅途。
More tea.
More tea. Drink, my guy.
Alright.
Please.
Code.
Code,
You cannot
code, codes.
refuse.
What is this? GBNA.
9J. 5H. NY.
No,
4H.
NY, 9Y.
9Y. Oh, my bad. 9Y. My bad. Ah, so late, dude. Fucking, I see the sun.
What are you talking about? I just woke up. It's early.
Every single time it's like this.
Dude.
Oh
You
my
have
god.
Degen hours. I have Degen hours, okay? Let me sleep now. Let the roosters caw. Alright, so who's rolling for what though? That's the thing is the lineup looks pretty good.
欢迎大家回到今天的2.0版本特别节目。我们已经从前面2位同学的分享中了解到了有关盗栖的一些设计思路和地区设定。那么在游戏中，我们又是如何把这些想法通过视觉艺术的表现
Visual artist.
制作成大家可以充分探索的场景呢？那么接下来请到的就是我们场景制作团队的美术同学 CC。
Wow.
旅行者们好，我是负责盗栖地图的 CC。
Environment
特
art.
别高兴受到大伟哥的邀请，来到今天的节目现场，为大家讲解一下盗栖这个新地区的一些场景设计理念。
之前我们已经看到的一些盗栖的这个场景画面啊，在视觉上给我带来了很强烈的这个震撼。那么 CC 可不可以先跟我们描述一下盗栖地图的整体美术风格是什么样的呢？
在到期的整个地图当中，其实我们精心加入了不少的隐藏的设计跟巧思。那可能比较用简单的语言来概括，但总体上来讲，我们这次想要传达给玩家的感受，也许可以用日本作家谷崎润一郎的一句话来描述，就是美不存在于物体当中，而是存在在物体与物体产生的阴翳的波纹和明暗之中。就谷崎润一郎他所描述的这种事物隐藏在隐约而模糊的
Does anyone know this guy?
从而让想象去增强美感的这种手法，是日本和西方空间设计最不同的地方。如果说西方设计是将事无巨细的表达完整，那日本所追求的娴静、幽玄、静谧等词，则是在表达一种气氛。而这种气氛会一直贯穿在到期地图的体验当中，并且会被逐步递进。到期是提瓦德七国当中唯一一个完全处理
Man, I feel like this is how you can tell
所以到
Mihoyo
期
is
的
filled
天
with
气
a bunch
也
of
会区别
weavers.
于蒙德和
Yeah.
天朗气清的感觉。
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it's heavily a good thing for if you like you came to this game because anime waifus, right?
Right, right.
景色稍不留意就会被海上的风吹走了。那和我们试图想要在
Like I
空间
definitely feel
和
like
视
the
觉
level
上
of
营造这种明暗
care
交错的光影变化
that they
去
put into
传达
this
给
region
玩家
is going to
情绪上的
show.
东西。同时，到期它又是一个深受雷元素影响的地区，所以在视觉表现上势必也会具备一些与众不同的特点。在雷元素和海岛这两个大的设定背景下，到期的风貌它和生态它都是建立在海岛的地质形态上去做推演的。在这样地图上，我们想让玩家从基础的山石上就能感受到雷元素对整个世界的影响，并且我们还想要制作一些非常特别的，并且是有辨识度的结构。于是我们试图从真实的世界的自然奇观里面去汲取灵感。最后呢，我们就将日本的屏风浦悬崖作为了这次设计的
Oh, there we go.
这个有着东方多佛悬崖之称的地方，它有着独特的地质结构。它的纹理都是横向生长的，而且有一些海上的小岛，甚至就像是横着插进了水面当中，就非常的不稳定，跟我们想要表达的雷元素对地形的影响的感觉是非常相似的。
Interesting. I want to look that
于是
up.
循着这个锚点，我们将横纹的语言进行了提炼，并且
So
重
in
构，
other
把
words,
这
just
些
slide off
横
that
向的纹理和结构刻画在每一块山石上面，然后在拼接方式上把这些纹理又重新的组合起来，组成了现在的看到的这种交错线条的方案。
原来雷元素对地形的影响是通过这种方式表现出来的吗？感觉真的很新奇哦。
是的，但是同时我们也遇到了一个很大的挑战，就是如何在不破坏原有的自然生态的情况下，让玩家能够有更大的探索的空间，去感知雷元素影响下的这些奇特的生态。那后来我们想到，如果把整个岛看成是一个更加立体的上下结构
Yeah, they
的
really
空
thought this
间，
through.
然后让玩家就通过一些秘密的地方通道找到这些地方。
Because if you think about it,
就
like
像
Mondstadt was like quote unquote
它
easy
透过了长长
because
的
you just
隧道，
like
然后到达了一个
put
艺
wind
术
shit
线，
everywhere
然
and
后
make it
像
all
龙
green.
猫里面那样，通过自家
And a
后
lot
面
of other
Wow.
掉进了龙猫的洞
a lot
穴
of other games have stuff like
这样
that,
会
you
不
know.
会更有意思？
Yeah. Dude, they
And
made
we-
two
有了这样的想法以后
Sorry, continue.
再得到了
And then like Leah's
策划
Geo,
的
right?
一个
So
探
like
地以
you
后
just
我们就开始了漫长的挖洞之旅。
I feel like it's easier from like
我们把
a
雷
like a
元素影响
geographical
产生了异
perspective
变
to
的
be
神
like,
鹰
oh,
树
there's
根
rocks
系缠绕
everywhere,
在
right?
鸟居上面，
Right.
用
What were you
特殊造
saying?
型
They made two
的发光的紫
references.
色灌
They
木
made two
和
references to
亮的东西
Ghibli.
我们想从形态还有
Yeah.
颜
Yeah, I
色上
mean,
去表现。
Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro.
Ghibli
那如
is
果你
like
想要一探这些
what
奥秘，
everyone
你就可以
aspires
在村子
for.
里找到一些钥匙，从村子里枯井跳下去，或者是从海边的礁石钻进去，又或者是从守护之森隐蔽
In
的小
other words,
洞
there's a bunch
找
of
到这
hidey
些
holes you gotta
暗
find.
藏在
Yeah, basically. A bunch of hidey holes
宝
everywhere.
藏空间，然后这里到处都会弥漫着一股危险的气息，
Sense
和
of
地面
danger
上那种
everywhere.
安静美好的画面形
Booby
成了
traps
巨大的
everywhere?
视觉反差。然后道西还有一个非常具有奇幻色彩的地点，就是神物种的踏贝沙。这个地方它是一个大型的人文历史跟自然风光相结合的地方。刚才 AB 同学也提到了，雷电将军跟大蛇战斗了以后，然后他留下的碎神残渣就是被封锁在这个岛上的。然后以残渣为核心的能量，它会将周围的山石整个聚集起来，在画面中心形成了一个巨大的视觉中心点。而到期最大的演练设施玉影如仙便位于此处了。然后为了进一步强化这个能量的视觉表现，我们就将周围的牵引的木栈道全部向中间聚拢的方式去跟中间做了一个
oars, more
呼应跟
weapons.
衔接，然后又把
Hey, there's a challenge at the bottom of this. You see that? Chests.
增加了飞沙
Chests we need to
Yes,
get.
more-
We see lots of
chests.
things,
尽
okay?
可能的去
We
表
see
现
lots of
这种
things.
危险感跟神秘感。 然后这里它也是一个大型的大世界的主题任务
，Open World Themed Quest，
有着很强的关联。然后就是在没有解锁这个相关的任务之前，这里的外部会笼罩着一个巨大的类似电波纹的能量罩，然后你稍微接近一点点，就会感受到内部强烈的能量的涌动。
那么说起来，场景里面的这些花花草草，它好像也跟之前的地区非常的不一样啊。
是的，就是关于到期的植被是基于前期雷元素的对应色
，purple vegetation，
大佬敲
give me my
紫色
eggplants，
系来营造雷元素的影响区域。而没有受到雷元素影响的普通区域呢，我们就保留了吉卜力动画经典的
animation。
That's the third fucking reference。
各种绿色的融合，然后
I mean, when you think of like
深蓝色的风信子
most
构成了
influential
到期最基础的
Japanese
生态。
You're right. Ghibli is by far the most influential. Yeah.
山坡上旺盛的生长。
At least her animation, yeah.
即当夏日来临的时候
Absolutely, yeah, for the
可
pinnacle.
以坐在樱花盛开的地上，远远的看着烟火。
I remember seeing that during anniversary.
城里的烟花也会被烟火照
What
得
if
通透
anniversary doesn't take
倒
place
映
in
在海边的古
Inazuma?
典花果，寄托了我们对一切
Everywhere.
从这个 Cici 的描述里啊，我们能够
Oh, wow.
收到一个创作者对自己的这个作品的
Creator's passion for
不知
her
道这个
works.
到期这么多美景啊。
It'd be nice if like fireworks happened every night, you know?
这个还真挺
Like
不容易
Disneyland?
达到。
Yeah, kind of like Disneyland.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Okay, maybe I'm going too far.
Just ruin the flair, you know.
风吹落的枫树叶
Once in a while.
体验着离岛的建筑，萧瑟的气氛笼罩着这个港口小镇。模糊的光线中，你可以看到有人群在走动、攀谈。平原上的小溪旁边，安静地坐落着几户淳
I
朴
hope we
的
can
民
see
居。
more
回头望去，
like
鸟
rando
居从遮天蔽日
NPCs
的大树当
populating
中探出
cities.
头来。那如果你恰巧发现了
Seems everything's very staged. Oh my god, it's a tanuki.
Oh yeah, dude.
And just slay it, give
I
the
was,
meat.
I was like rewatching some of the cutscenes from the Art Conquest in Liga, and it's like
画面感真的好。
supposed to be a crowd there, but it's like
如果
10
从
people.
到期的建筑来讲，
Yeah.
最喜欢逛的一处就是神里家的府邸了。穿过光线透过的回廊，坐在林华大小姐的禅室
Ooh,
里，旅
I
行
wanna
者
sit in
们
her
可
tea
以透
room.
过半敞开的结
Same
构
here.
看见绿枝掩映的平地，
Everyone gather
而
there.
远处的稻期城和天守阁在
This is
樱
the
花的
meeting
簇拥
spot.
下若隐若
This
现。
is the meeting. This is the
阳
rolling
光透过
spot.
厚厚的云层照在天守的房顶，咫尺画堂。这许多与东方审美相似的地方的描写，也会一次又一次的带给我心灵上的震撼。
It's such a nice view.
It's
那在
nice.
接下
Yeah,
来
that is
的
a
项目
really
当
nice
中，会有更
view.
多具有奇幻色彩的场景。它比如有鲜明的异国特色的，它的地貌更奇的色彩更梦幻的海奇岛。然后被横长的雷暴所覆盖的无比壮观的青濑岛，还有常年无人踏足的鹤冠，那里有凋零的枯枝
Are these the
有
first
形
three
似
islands that
微
we're
妙
gonna
的
get to
植被
explore?
无处不在。以及
I
在
think we
大
can
西
explore
海平面
everything.
之下最大的地下空间，那里有着更
No,
多
it
更
like
奇妙的、
isn't
奇特的风貌的
because like
植
correct me if
物
I'm wrong,
等
but
着
isn't
你去
Inazuma
探
coming
索
out in like
作为
isn't
长
it
期
gonna be
创作
slowly
者
rolled
我也
out?
在期待着新的领域、
I have no
新
idea.
新的区域，将新鲜而
Like,
有
like
趣
you
的
mean
体验
in
带给所有的
parts?
旅行者。
yeah.
哎，非常感谢
I don't think so.
CC 带
I
来
hope
的
hopefully
精彩
not.
分
You
享
know, if they
那
do,
除了
it'd
迷
be
人的
sad.
风景啊
Jesus,
原始
they're
的
gonna
音
give us
乐
everything
也
at
是旅行
once?
的朋友们
I don't
一
know,
起
man.
Yes, I
关
think
注的
I
部分
hope they give us
在
everything at
正
once.
式
Cause
进
we're
入
getting like
2.0
two
版本之前，我们对
character
原始
stories
1.0 版
plus
的
two
音乐
main
做了一次回顾
main stories.
许多好听的音乐，比如旅行者与公子与惹陀龙王交手时的这个战斗音乐。
Yeah, I'm with Dorf. I don't like how they
以及
call child
出现在
Gongza in
我们终将
Chinese.
重逢等经典
It's like
片中的音乐
Prince.
都将收录在这张全新的
Yeah.
专辑《珍珠之歌》中，一起来看看吧。
New music. Narrative OST available soon. Where can we buy?
Yeah, what? Didn't they like tease this to us?
Yeah.
Like 2 live streams ago.
Yeah, and there was like this nice ass like box with like, you know, Mondstadt's, you know, thingy together, right? Like the cathedral or something,
Yeah.
and with like, yeah, where the fuck did that go? Yeah, where's my limited edition OST? I swear.
Well, Yaemiko has the same VA as Yae Sakura.
当
Damn.
然，备受大家关注的2.0版本的
Oh,
道奇
yeah.
音乐，目前也
This
在
guy.
陆续的制造当
My
中。
boy
接
Cheng
下来
Yipeng.
还是请原神的音乐制作人 Hoya Mix 团队的陈志毅老师来向我们做个简单的介绍吧。
谢谢大伟哥，旅行者们大家好，
很高兴在这里和大家提前分享一些到期音乐制作的情况。
When's the final?
基于开放世界的冒险游戏，在不同风格的区域都需要。
You know, those are coming back, you know, in
我
popularity.
们也一直致力于在全世界的范围内汲取音乐元素的灵感。前2次我们邀请到了伦敦爱乐乐团录制了蒙德音乐，邀请到了上海交响乐团录制了音乐。
Japan?
这一次我们又
Yeah, Tokyo Philharmonic. Oh my god, these fucking guys.
Yeah.
同样以录制真人演奏的方式为大家带来。
They don't have to do this, but they do anyways. This is where our money is going. Like, cause.
I'm ready to throw more of it at them.
We could easily just do the cheapest one, which is probably just to ask the Shanghai Philharmonic to keep doing all their music. But they go, no, we're gonna go to Tokyo, fucking commission them to do this, and whatever it fucking costs, we're gonna pay it.
到期音乐的时候，除了管弦乐以外，我还加入了一些传统乐器，如尺八、3味线、太鼓，还有日本键等等。 借用了波居日本特色的人声。
Yeah, I'm so ready for
比较特殊的是
the new regional music.
我们这一次采用了线上实时沟通的方式，
Have it on all the time now.
1个月的时间里反复的打磨。
I still play Genshin with its soundtrack on.
然后争分夺秒的
I don't. It doesn't loop enough. It doesn't loop enough.
I agree.
It's all quiet like.
Yeah, sometimes it's just quiet, and I just like stop it. I need it constantly going.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
不知道今天制作团队带来的内容分享，大家喜欢吗？将我们的制作思路、心得与理念分享给大家，是我们一直以来都在坚持做的一件事。作为游戏开发者，这些分享的经历也会激励我们不断创新，追求极致，将更优质的游戏内容呈现给每一位关注、热爱原神的玩家朋友。除了前面几位制作成员已经提到的新版本中的内容啊。 我们2.0版本还有非常多的活动玩法与更新，就由我来为大家介绍一下
events and updates.
新版本中
Here we go. The return of theater mechanics.
可以获得包括游戏在内的
What? God.
游戏道具奖。
God.
Theater mechanics. Here we go.
新活动夜锁雷痕中啊，旅行者还可以在
free beta
足够的活动货币后
，Yeah, looks like free beta.
I can see Sixer.
加入队伍。而备受大家
look at those new books.
也将在到期地区有了
Yeah, scrolls.
欢迎大家。
Tipsy, are you here? Here's your ley line overflow.
I know, right?
Oh my God!
Gardening gameplay. Yes.
We can now be rice farmers. Rice farmers on our own fucking pot.
Let's go.
Wait, we can grow crops that we want to collect.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wait, can we pick them?
Yep. You can gather.
Oh no, this is so good.
Yeah, you can gather the seeds from the stuff.
Give me my farmer's hat. Let's go.
More mint for my parametric transformer.
Hell yeah.
Harvest moon.
2 days. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
So it's about the same as like regular rotation.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a 3-day timer. Yep. Ruin spider.
You ruin guard.
Ruin sentinel.
Snack.
Yeah, snack.
Octopus?
Oh no, fucking jellyfish.
Jellyfish, okay. Jellyfish.
自然有在装扮上非常能体现到期风格
Roaming samurai.
These Ronin, oh my God, have turned banditry.
Ball does not approve.
在到期探索的途中，大家还会
Oh yeah, the
Fatu
Fatu
again.
Of course.
比如这
Oh
位
wait,
常进
Mirror Maiden.
就是一位
Yep, Mirror Maiden.
Whoa.
Design. Ooh, look at the booty.
Oh my
Oh my God, Nori, you fucking.
I noticed, right?
无相家族的新成
Please
员
be careful.
无相之火能变换
Pyrohypostasis.
组合成不同形态的遗迹
Perpetual mechanical array.
机关阵列，以及
Big boss.
1.6
Ah,
版
yes.
曾经见过
Here's the return of the Magokenki, guys.
Exact.
Of course, you know, the other one's gonna be back to sleep on the water.
Yep.
No one can ever level Kazuha
常
ever
驻在
again.
到期地区的固定地点。当然，这些并非到期地区所有的新怪物，更多的相关内容，还请大家来到到期之后亲自去体验吧。 除了新的玩法与活动
Oh my god, Sayu's with Yoimiya, mother.
活动期
Yes,
I
okay,
told you,
go
bro.
ahead,
大
let's go.
小姐神女林华将在2.0版本的第一期活动起源中获得概率
Oh shit, man.
而萧公
Banners,
和
banners,
早柚
banners.
两位
Banners
在第2期的活动起源中。
Ooh, new
Ooh.
weapons, okay.
The
我们
new
也制作了
craftable
全新的
weapons.
盗器
Finally.
武器当旅行者们来到盗期后，可以通过锻造的方式
Ooh, they contain
获取
ooh,
5
nice.
种类型的
Let's
新
go.
4星武器，而5星单手剑、
Almost
雾界
both?
回光与5星
Almost
飞雷之前阵也将加入到新
I'm
版
thinking J Cutter.
武器活动起源中。那么说到这里，还有一个
Dude,
好消
both
息
bows have like the
要带给大家
electro vision thing on
新的
them.
武器起源机制神助并轨也
Oh,
将在
Electro
2.0 版本
Wait,
中
new
装
system?
weapon wish?
当旅行者对期望的5星2武器进行
Charter course
定
for
轨
the
后
charter weapon?
在本期武器活动起源中获取非定轨的
What?
5星武器时
Oh
则可
no.
获得
Oh my god.
当命定值充满后，下一次在武器活动期
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, actual
my-
weapon banner preference.
Oh,
What the
另
fuck?
外，新的圣遗物
New artifacts?
圣遗物秘密
Yeah, new artifacts.
yeah, art attack percentage.
此次2.0版本中
Energy
将会
recharge,
更新
attack percent. Is that like a
两个
gladiator replacement?
追忆之助力
If your
It is,
character has
but like
15 or more energy, they lose 15
希望
energy.
新的圣遗物
and your-
也
And charge
为大家
attack gain,
提供更多的
uh,
选
Wait, what
择
the fuck?
帮助大家
50% for 10 seconds.
Damage, yeah, damage increased by 50% for 10
从而自如
seconds.
地应对不同的战斗场合。
Sack those ER
还需要补充一
boys.
点，为了改
Oh
善
man.
旅行者
Oh,
的
oh yeah,
体验
because Electro
我
is
们还在
is
合成牌中
an
Energy.
ER element.
环圣奥技的新功能，每消耗3个
我先
5星圣遗物，旅行者
Sacrificing? What?
装有一
You can-
随
what?
机部位的
Artifact
新
strong
圣遗物的
box?
圣匣，
Random artifact?
圣匣对应的圣遗物更
Four
有
types
4
of
种
artifacts?
旅行者可任选其
Which
中
one they
一种
want
进
when
行
creating
What?
a strongbox?
What?
So sacrificing
Is
3
this-
artifacts in
那
for
么在
ex-
最后我还要跟
Is
大
that
家
RNG
分享
rerolling?
特
Is this
别
rerolling
Yeah, is this
artifacts here?
rerolling
在
artifacts?
2.0版本更新后 ，PSN 账号与
Oh my god, PlayStation and Mihaly accounts are now
Oh
linked.
my
PS
god!
平台的玩家将可以绑定米哈游账号。有关账号，
Yeah, we did know
我
this.
们也将在节目结束后发布详细
It
的
was
说
taken with a grain of
还
salt
请大
though.
家持续关注原神官方账号发布的
Finally, cross save, cross play, so we can finally get the PlayStation stuff.
Code
Yeah, give me my
LS6T 4L
give me my sword of dissension.
9Z
I know, right?
7TH.
No, we're probably never
7th.
gonna get that.
Oh shit.
Explain the weapon.
Someone explain the weapon. I need to know as
Which
a
weapon?
whale.
Which weapon?
The weapon banner?
So, yeah, it was basically if you get an off pity or an off rate up weapon, you get
You
currency.
pick. Yeah, so you pick the one that you want, and if you
then
roll and
if
you don't get
enough,
it,
if you get enough currency, you get to spend it to choose the weapon
The
you
one-
want
yeah.
on pity. But like you still have to win the rate up.
Yeah, you
right?
still.
Like
Yeah,
like,
basi-
this is like what they have in kind of like Honkai, right? Where the more you pull on a banner, the more of this like temporary currency you get, and then you can
Yeah.
exchange the currency for something
非
else,
常高
right?
兴
For the
今天
one that you
以这种
want, yeah.
方式与各位旅行者见面，同时给大家做了内容非常充实的分享。再次感谢原神团队
You have to lose to
所有
get the
成员
currency.
以及
You
全
pick
世
the
界
one before you
所有
want.
关注并支持我们的玩家们，原神因你们而更好。当然，就像我们开服
Just rewatch the VOD. Just rewatch it.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
rewatch the VOD. They are posting this whole thing up on their YouTube.
到期
Yeah.
的旅途才刚
Right
刚
after
开
or
始
like in a
接下来
at 8 a.m. I
更多
believe.
精彩的内容等待着
8
大
or
家
10.
去开发。
Do they get to
这
do
个
that?
旅行者去探
Because
索
doesn't Twitch have exclusivity over your content?
Oh fuck, you've got a point.
就让我们
No, I'm
在
sure
未来
they,
的版本中再次相遇吧。
For Genshin,
I mean,
I can never
their
ship
account got
them.
insta partnered, so
Yes, play to us.
Yeah.
Play it again.
I'm so sad. I really thought that they were gonna have like some type of thing that's like, hey guys, we're gonna enable Twitch drops on Twitch, and people watching streamers will get
Not
exclusive
for the
in-game.
not for this stream.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future.
This is the first time they've streamed on Twitch for real.
Yeah,
so-
this is the first time.
So yeah, I think you get, basically I think you have to lose to 50-50. If you do lose to 50-50 and not get the weapon you want, you get the currency.
Yeah, the fate, whatever fate. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still
And then
a win, you know.
use it, yeah.
That curbs a lot of the, well, it curbs some of the pain of a weapon banner.
Losing.
Motherfucker, dude. I want my money back.
Why?
So like, you know how everyone went through the staff homeless? Not that mistake again.
My fucking 15 unforged?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Don't worry, you can probably fodder the unforged into in the
Not right
future.
now.
You can fodder them into 5-star material, right?
Weapon banner will be now. It'd be nicer to pull weapon banner. Like
Yeah, it'll be nicer to pull. It's not. I'd still say it's not like something where it's a guaranteed pity, but there is like essentially like a guaranteed pity now, because if you just keep losing the one that you want, you're gonna accumulate enough that you can just like exchange for the weapon you want.
Yeah, there's at least now a guaranteed way for you to get it. It's not like always 50-50.
Yeah. I think this is good, but this move basically caps a lot of their monetary gain. I think this is a very good move on their part, but it doesn't full off cut off like their thing. Honestly, yeah. Like Tectone's a good example. My 15 Unforged is another good example. It's really 11.
Do I roll now on weapon banner? Do I still roll at FTP? Viable?
Is that it? That's over, right? Is that it?
It is, yeah.
Well, the
my
advice
God.
for free-to-play players is always going to be, if both 5-star weapons are good for you, then roll, and that's it.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to go forward. If you're still free to play, like both of the weapons have to be good for you, and then you can make that decision moving forward.
All right,
Yeah,
watch
because you're
let's
still
go.
going to have like an infinite spending cap, you know?
Yeah.
Pull the VOD.
Damn, dude.
Pull
That's tight.
Dude, this is a lot. And they made some I feel like honestly they made okay, honestly with like I still don't understand the whole artifact thing.
Right.
Like how that exchange goes. I probably need to rewatch the VOD for that. But the fact that they implemented basically like a pity system for weapon banner is a huge like listen to
additional
the
pity.
community.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, how could you not be Omega ass mad about how bad weapon banner is, right?
Yeah.
Now it's better. It's much better. But yeah, I think for artifacts, I think it was like what, you select 3 to exchange for one of them.
Yeah.
And there's 4 types you can pick from. There's 4 types you can pick from. So and then you basically pick one of those 4, and it's off sacrifice 3 artifacts to get 1 back.
Okay, so I'm reading Reddit right now. Changes the weapon banner. What are the changes exactly? Apparently, you pick a weapon path, whichever 5-star weapon you ultimately want. And if you get the other one, so I'm assuming the other one on the 50-50 or on the radar.
You lose your 50. Yeah, you lose it.
You get fate points. Once you get enough fate points, the next 5-star weapon will be the one you wanted.
So what I wonder is what's the conversion for fate
it's
points for losing then?
There obviously has to be like, you know, a diminishing returns type of thing going on, but maybe this will mean it'll cut down on some of your spending if you're wailing on weapon banner, right?
Yeah. I think that's. I mean, I don't want to say that's great, but I do want to say that at least there's a cap to it. You know what I mean? I think what Box is asking for, he wants to convert the 5 stars you have now that you don't want.
No, you can't. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
There's no way though.
Yeah, that's not something that will
done.
exist. I don't think.
No refunds.
Yeah, no refunds.
Boy.
None of that. That can't get my money back after wasting it all on fucking Vortex Vanquisher.
Choose an artifact type out of 4 when you sacrifice 3 5-star artifacts.
Box, did you say? Or someone said something? I don't know who's speaking.
Anybody want a free atlas?
Oh
yeah,
God!
I'd love a free atlas.
Right? Give me 3 of them, please. There's no trading yet.
R5. Give me R5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I give trading yet. For 1 weapon, please.
You only exchange 3 artifacts for either 1 Glad, Wander, Blood, or No Bless. Really? Are those the 4 options only? If those are the 4 options, that's no.
How do you know for
No,
sure?
thank you. That's saying that Mercato's saying that. So
You can only
I don't
exchange
think
3 artifacts for either 1 Glad, Wander, Blood, or no Blast. Does that mean it gives you a random one? Yeah, it's likely they'll expand it later.
I thought you had to choose between. Oh, are you supposed to say that now? Right now?
Yeah, are you sure you're supposed to say that, Merc? It's
The
random.
thing is, in the thing you can say you can choose it.
Box
You choose
says
between.
I'm not in beta. You can choose, so I can say what? Okay. I guess we'll see how it gets implemented when it comes.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
But at least we all know that there's a reroll function now.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know if that's good because it doesn't give us a reroll of the stats to something we want. It just gives us a reroll of a piece we want.
It just okay. Look, like from what I've observed in the lifespan of this game, every quality of life improvement has been added as like kind of like an incremental thing, right? So like, there's no way they're going to just be like, well, I guess when you run domains now, you can just choose which artifact you want and re-roll the specific like substats that you don't want, right?
Right.
And I think Box and I talked about this, and there's like literally no incentive for them to actually end your RNG suffering, because why do that when it doesn't like it doesn't cut down on like their monetary gain, right?
Right. That would be like a direct like if they gave us the ability to reroll substats, it would be a direct.
It would actually
like,
make
farm.
it so that players would burn out faster.
Right.
And I don't mean this by like burn out from frustration, but they would finish, quote unquote, their game faster because they would gear their characters too quickly, but they literally have no content to use those characters on.
Right.
So there's zero, like we talk about meaningful progression, quote unquote, right? There's zero reason to build your characters once they're at 95% potential, right?
Yeah, once they're max, that's pretty much it. You're either just sitting there waiting for crowns to full max crown your units, or that's it, or like trying to squeeze the last min maxing for your substats. I agree.
Drip feed. That's the thing. Like this is drip feed the game,
Big game.
So, yeah, it's a step forward, right? Like a 3-to-1 ratio. Sure, that just means you farm in the same amount of time you've been farming since now. You just get like an additional 25-30% additional artifact. Well, you have to sack them, so never mind.
Yeah, Mark said something. He said like Diablo's been doing this RNG for a long time, and that's true. Like a game like Diablo, people would just do like I remember them saying people just do Diablo runs. They would just kill Diablo like 50 times a day, and it's like if they got lucky, a piece would drop that had like the substats they wanted. So I guess they're sticking with that.
Yeah.
Well, we can't run it 50 times a day.
Look, just be thankful they didn't say they're implementing leaderboards into Abyss. I'm really sad that they didn't make any conceited effort to talk about like co-op. I hate to say it, but it's very
you're not getting co-op, dude.
It's been very, very like focused on specifically just like
it's been very clear co-op is not the primary focus of the main goal.
Yeah, it's been very story focused. A lot of story, a lot of the money and everything goes into it.
The sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll be happier.
It's okay. We'll make our own co-op. We'll make our own co-op. Okay.
We'll make our own co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll just go boat racing. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm racing or hunting.
I'm just hoping that Chasm has something in it with something like a better co-op. I'm hoping, dude.
Maybe down the line, dude. Maybe down the line.
Yeah. Machasm.
Secret cow farm. Low key, I've given up on co-op in Genshin. It's never happening.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, same here.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I don't know. There's
even like let's say like Vagabond and the was it the current one, the Kaboom?
Kaboom ball, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to just do solo. You don't have to do it.
The foundation of co-op is honestly a little too shit.
Yeah, I agree with Aoki here. Even in Honkai, it's like a rare thing. It's not something that's proliferated across the entire game. It's only specific instances of certain things. And just seeing how they've added it in Honkai, they could easily do that in Genshin too, and it wouldn't be hard for them to add it either. But it's just like fundamentally, like you said, it's right. They're not designing co-op as a core feature of a lot of things. It's just like, hey, you could do it solo, but we added the ability that you could co-op as well.
Yeah, see, there's two things, right? Number one is what kind of co-op do you want? Do you even want? And then number two is the game is so much more enjoyable if you come to terms with this.
Yeah,
because if you have the expectation there's gonna be co-op and then there's not, or there's like very limited, then of course you're gonna be mad.
Yeah,
like, from the design philosophy of this game and their previous game and understanding what direction they've been going in since the beginning, like there isn't really a good reason to assume that they're working on a big co-op update.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't happen in the future. They have time to do that if they wanted to, but I just feel like they could take out a lot of the day-to-day like grinding aspect and put it into an aspect that could be done co-op, and give that players incentive to do the daily
that would be cool
sign-in.
to adventure together with your friends.
Yeah, like just make that aspect the aspect of co-op, the aspect of adventuring together. Give like I said, give players the reason to sign on.
We
when
technically can do that though. It's just that like we can't share plants. Right.
Yeah,
because we can fight mobs together. We get experience
Yeah.
for it. We still get the drops for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We could have done this the entire time, but like, let's be real here. When Genshin launched, like there was you started to see and at this point now you see where the disparity has left us. But people played this game at different paces.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you're a whale and you refreshed every day, 6 times a day, your progress leapfrogged free to play, right?
Right.
And you remember we gave you shit for like, oh, your AR is always too high, your world level's too high, we can't join your world.
Oh,
like
right.
that's just the reality of it. It's like the place in the game where you would be was always going to be different from where I or like Tipsy would be. So like we always could have played co-op together, we just didn't.
Yeah. Let's be real. When people say they want co-op, they want raids. That's what they want. I mean, raids would be nice. Guilds and Guild Wars. That's really. I mean, I don't want that. I don't want Guild Wars. That's when people start fighting against other people. That's when things get too competitive, and when whaling actually starts to make the game unfair. And that's how a lot of gacha games were. It's like because you spent 60,000, like somehow you were like your guild or your whatever group was way better than someone else. That's demoralizing. I didn't like that, but just like even just like doing things collaboratively together to achieve a common goal, I think is something that they could add. Like a dungeon crawler. That's a simple thing they could add, like an instance dungeon crawler, and it doesn't have to conflict with story or anything that they do, but they could add that as something that could be in there. You know what I mean? And instead of having us run through maybe not like run through the world, but like some more mundane tasks, especially when a lot of the single player story is over, that could be something that continually drives like gameplay in the game. That's all.
I wish the Ascension quest was co-opable, because the Ascension quest was the closest I felt like to a co-op, like to like a dungeon crawler.
Right. Yeah.
Potential.
So like a dungeon. Yeah.
But it is a shame that they only put that in for like world level increase.
Yeah, and and that's the thing. Like they have yet, even with it, and this is why, like I think they have more coming. But with the 2.0 update, they still haven't addressed like the problem of what's going to happen like after AR60. Within the next 6 months, we're going to have people reaching AR60.
Literally, like, just get more Mora.
Yeah, but like at the end they've already implemented where it's like it just when you hit 60 and you gain another thing, it's just like you just get what is it? You gain money, right? And it's like, do they have a visible plan after that? And same thing with the adventure book. Like, is that ever going to be updated? Or
can we get some more pages or chapters for adventure book? That'd be nice.
Yeah, more chapters, and so yeah.
Can I say something to the co-op?
Sure.
Yes.
So like they used to have that at Honkai, like Aoki said, and it ended up just being suffering for most of the people that played the game. because it was just another thing that the people felt like they had to do or obligated to do, but it actually required like cooperative play. So the setup was like suffering for people to do.
Yeah, because I can imagine that there are people who they don't want to ever engage in the game where they want to play with other people. Like I understand that, but I don't know. Yeah, I can see pros and cons to that. I don't know. I'm still like, even with like Honkai and what Honkai has for co-op, I don't think is ideal because they don't have that either. They don't have a dungeon crawler. What do we have? They have Abyss. I mean, that's not co-op. We have what's available in co-op in terms of for Honkai. There's raids, right? But
Raids
is that
and
a raid?
dailies.
Raids and dailies. But is like Honkai raids like a traditional raid in the way we would think from an MMO where you get a bunch of people coming together to
No.
do something, and it's like you're killing a big boss, and it's like everyone needs to learn their role.
It's a 3-person event. You form a team, or people can jump in and out. It's six instances that are linked together linked together by progress, not by actual like everyone needs to be there and for some necessary thing. There's a little bit of a story that goes on, but you're basically fighting like mobs and bosses in each instance. It takes 10 stamina each. So it's not like a huge deal, but it's still one of those things where it's like you need to at least like queue up and get 2 other people with you to do it, or you could do it with just 2 people even.
Yeah,
but
I think
there's
case
not a lot of like significant coordination because the game isn't built to support that.
Yeah, the combat I know in combat in Honkai is not meant to that. And I don't know if like Genshin is built like that either, but I can kind of see how, because the developers obviously know that this is something that they've created and that players play. I just want to know, like, specifically in the back end, like, is the feedback for the raid feature or most of the co-op features in Honkai something that they're looking to bring over to Genshin in the future? Because they've obviously made Genshin with the idea of looking at like, okay, what do we do well in Honkai? What do we want to keep in Honkai? And from Honkai, and what do we want to implement that's different or new, And so maybe they have a room for improvement. I have no idea.
No, yeah, I think I don't think what you're asking for is like impossible / unreasonable. It's just that I think trying to implement something like that is something that everyone would like, right? It's just a lot harder than what they're willing to spend resources on right now. Because I feel like what we're asking for, if it's not gonna be the simple shit that they've done in Honkai, if it's not gonna be even just like I don't know the stuff that we've been getting like mini games, Vagabond. I personally don't really like that style of like boss rush, take all the debuffs you can for points type of thing.
How about like Theater Mechanist? That was co-op, right?
Theater Mechanicus was co-op, but that's an optional thing. And that's the thing. Like, I actually appreciate very much the fact that they make these events, but they make the co-op portion optional. Because honestly, dude, there's just gonna be times where I'm like, I just want to play this game alone. Like, I don't want to ever feel like I have to get other people into my world in order to accomplish content. And that's probably why like I don't like the Vagabond thing. But at the same time, like the Vagabond thing, I've explained it before, right? Where it's like it just doesn't feel good to be like I've leveled my characters to 90, I've given them like level 9 talents, etc. But then you're gonna tell me all of my stats are dog shit now just because I have to do it for points, right?
Right.
Like it's cool for the challenge, but like I'm not particularly super interested in like
I think
leaderboarding in this game.
Yeah, I think that's probably more of like a system of tweaking instead of like making stuff where they're giving you debuffs. They should give you buffs and make the challenge harder so that
or buff the enemy or like buff the Box was saying the other day that like why don't we just have things like challenges, kind of like I guess Honkai kind of does it, but like that's just for crystals, and in this case maybe for primo gems. Like why don't you have challenges where you have to fight enemies or bosses, but like you can't get frozen more than 3 times or something, right? Like why don't we play to the actual mechanics of the game rather than let's calculate your damage in a shitty way.
Let's just DPS the health through this, and it just seems like in terms of like the actual gameplay, like it's either shielding, mass healing, and then mass DPS, and it's not like, hey, we got to dodge correctly here. we gotta, you know, certain
Yeah,
things.
and
Like, I
I'll
mean,
tell you what, dude. In Honkai, for like pretty early on, I would avoid the co-op missions purely because like I was an early captain and I would just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like in Honkai though, it's so simple that like people will just carry you, or maybe you lose one instance and it's like whatever. In Genshin, you would run domains together, and one in every 5 we would fail, but it's like that was all we needed, right? Like I never felt like I was like incredibly obligated to do co-op in the game, and I'm okay with that.
right.
And like
right.
that's kind of I guess that's kind of the point I'm making, is that like the game is in this like philosophically the game is like in this state where it's not supposed to include elements of like guilds, raids, and like permanently having your friends in your world playing the game together.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the thing that's giving a separation. Box is something interesting here because you're basically asking for an MMO, but Genshin isn't.
This is why whenever we have this like discussion / argument, I'm all like, my counterpoint is just always like, I don't think I want like an MMO out of this game. Like it's to be fair though, like if this game were an MMO, I think we would be enjoying it. Yeah, but like it's not, right? So
yeah, what I'm looking for isn't specifically an MMO. What I'm looking for is a reason for people to come back when the single player is done, instead of just farming mundane mats, like running artifacts over and over again, running the talent books over and over again. Like a reason to say like, hey, I want to get on and I want to have an experience that is at least varied. It could be solo, it could be with friends, but at least an experience that is varied, that doesn't repeat the same things over and over again. And that's what I'm looking for. Like progression that matters in a sense that, and you know, this is aside from the fact, but like combat mechanics, like Box has been saying, that isn't based on just damage checks and like massive debuffs on you and then can you survive this, but like actual challenges like, hey, dodge, you need to make sure you dodge these things, damage here, use this right element here, don't just fucking run in there with all animo and be able to blow this up.
Yeah,
you know?
as much as people are getting ass mad about like elemental shields in the Abyss now, like I almost feel like that's the direction the game should go in, because you need to leverage the strengths of the game, the foundations of the game.
Yeah, and like the way they set up Abyss, it's just like, hey, there's an Abyss mage, there's a Pyro one, here's a Cry one here.
That being said, co-op Abyss would be fucking lit.
Yeah, right. And so
if we could have the challenging content of the Abyss, but using you know our 5-star level 90 max talent characters, I think that would be really cool. I just, you know, I honestly though, the sad reality is that from like a foundational standpoint, co-op just doesn't feel that good because of like the latency issues or the, you know, the talkback. So we might have some legit problems clearing content together. That's hard. That's not like Vagabond throw all damage as you can at something just cause, right?
I felt like we were okay. I mean, it's definitely a like an issue, especially if we play with like Box, who's, you know, with so far I played fucking Kaboom Ball with him today, and it was the worst experience ever. It was really bad. It was just horrible. And so I understand like something like that doesn't work, but like even if you play with people like in the same, I guess in the same country, it's slightly better, but it still isn't perfect.
Yeah, it's just there's too many. Okay, there's like you just have to think about like the variables involved, right? Like, yeah, you just mentioned like if you're in the same country, right? Like we even complain as much as like we're on the West Coast, but then like the servers are in the East Coast, right? So we're already at a disadvantage. Like we don't have like this regional separation or like kind of having like, you know, global proliferation of servers, right? So like just imagine being put into co-op with like other people that are of the same region but then like a different country. Like, you know how we would always make fun of the fact that like we would always get like Russians and Brazilians in Heroes of New Earth, right? Like on our servers. Like that's gonna be an issue. Like, I mean, I've run into like Portuguese speaking players in Genshin as well, and it's fine because like we know exactly what we need to do. We just need to go in there and then like kill a thing and then collect our thing, and we can leave the world if we want to. But like like I mean, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but like once we get to the point where actual coordination is needed, like, you know, then you're asking for a lot. But if you're talking about like just adventuring together, like I'm adamant about the fact that like we already can do that. It's just that we chose not to. Like actually, like you Tipsy, Night Eyes, and I could have run through like open world together if we wanted to. It's just that we can't do the Archon quests together, and like
we can't, right?
We can't share certain resources, right?
Yeah, it gets to the point where it's like if we're running the quest together, one of us has to jump back to our own world and repeat the whole thing again, doing it like
yeah. And so I think that's kind of bullshit, right?
And aren't there certain things in Archon quests? It's like, hey, I can't interact with this guy for my quest. I need everyone to leave. Like that's still a problem. That is still a thing, you know?
Yeah, and I don't think that's something that they want to quote unquote fix.
Yeah, I think yeah. I don't know. I think Overlord's. I mean, Engie just said this. I played it for the exploration and just to scout with people in open world. I think that's the other problem as well. It's just like, yeah, like we could join up together and do overworld stuff, but like progress in the world, clearing of the puzzles is locked to that player's world. So if we go back to our individual ones, we have to do it all over again. You know?
Yeah. So that's why, like, you know, we felt like it was a waste to do co-op.
Yeah, it's a waste to do co-op.
But again, like, you know, it's just the fact that you even said that at the end of what, CBT 2, maybe CBT 1, CBT 2, right? They shoehorn co-op into the game.
Yeah, CBT 2 is the end.
And and like that alone felt like it was potential enough for people to go, oh, Genshin's going the MMO route. But like in reality, no, right? Like,
yeah, in reality, well, it's maybe not like Genshin's going the MMO route. What we wanted was more than what they added, and it seems like they haven't really, and which is why like it took forever for us to be able to just talk to our own like crafting and blacksmith in our in co-op worlds. It's like Box said that like, there has to have been something. Did you guys ever play Guild Wars? I think you guys want We played Guild Wars, and we did.
We played the second one, not the first.
Yeah,
one.
we played Guild Wars 2. We had a lot of fun with Guild Wars 2, and that was like really good. But
it depends on who you ask too, honestly, because I love that game, and I say that knowing that I put in the fewest hours out of all of us.
Right, but I feel like Guild Wars 2 was, for us, it was ruined by something very different.
I mean, yeah, there's other circumstances, but yeah, Box is referring to the first one, not the second one. I think the way they designed the second one was really good and very like non-traditional MMO, which I think I was looking more for. Like everyone will talk about World of Warcraft, but like, let's be real here. This game isn't World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So, like I understand like it sucks, yeah, because you know, like we've talked about, oh, we gotta find a game that we can all play together. But it's like, you know, this is not the game that like has us all simultaneously playing together, and that's just something you have to come to terms with, right?
Yeah,
that's something I have come to terms with, and that's why I am completely satisfied with my experience.
Guild Wars 1 was basically Genshin Impact with Emma. Yeah, it was all instanced. I remember. Nori is still awake. You should still be here, I think. Nori?
Yes, I am still awake, but getting there.
All right, gentlemen. I think it's 6:30. I think we should wrap it up. I think today was definitely a good stream. A lot of good content dropped. I think regardless of, especially for me, like my gripes, because I've been complaining about like co-ops since like last year, especially because CBT2 ended in April of last year. 2020 April was when CBT2 ended. So we had a lot of like, there was a lot of like itch for more for that over a year. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's forever. I'm pretty sure that at the bare minimum we're gonna get, like at the bare minimum, the worst or as best as Genshin will be is whatever Honkai has in terms of equivalency.
Amazing.
In terms of like,
it's gonna be like shit.
It's either, it can't be worse than it, okay, unless they, you know.
Oh, it can be.
Okay, it could be. Okay, at the very least, the 10,000 menu buttons. I fucking would hate that. Oh my god.
I can't wait, dude. The like, teapot was getting there for me, dude. I was like, excuse me, sir.
All right. I mean, it's kind of close.
I'm so glad they at least made it so that the menu would persist.
Right. It can't be worse. Miho, you write that down. I'm just saying
No,
that like
they've been really good about improving the game over time. I just think,
yeah,
honestly, with co-op, it's such a large problem that can't be like. I just have this feeling that everyone's expectation is that they could literally solve co-op in the blink of an eye, and it's like no, they actually need to redevelop. I think they have to overhaul their entire co-op system if they.
yeah,
If we actually
I
want
think
what
so
we
too.
want.
So there's two ways that they could solve that. They'd either overhaul it, which would make a massive problem for like the overworld, or they do the simple thing. What I said was just make an instance thing that
Yeah.
people go into.
Yeah.
That
I think
is,
that's
like,
the
isolated.
compromise we have to
Right.
reach. Is that
Yeah.
honestly in the feedback I should be writing like please give us co-op Abyss, right? Because like
Right.
we just want more like it's cool doing domains, but like we just want more of that with friends. Like can we actually make it so that, you know, just running one domain is not the extent of co-op? Can we like run a multi boss domain? Can we
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause,
have
like-
Misty Dungeon but good? You
Yeah,
know?
Misty Dungeon, but good. Yeah.
I don't understand how
Fox
would
says-
co-op Abyss help. I think it's just the idea that like we can actually play together.
Yeah, just the idea.
Just have a second Abyss, but
The
co-op
Metamoga
based.
boss rush. Yeah,
I
like
don't like the idea of doing boss rush though.
No, not
yeah,
boss
like
rush, it's just
fundamentally, I don't care for. But okay, I guess boss rush is fine, for the most part. Like by itself, the idea is okay, but like the idea that you have to like take on debuffs and shit like that.
Yeah, that sucks. And also restarting, like your there's too many things with like the Twisted Realm Ragabond event that isn't perfectly tuned. Like if you retry, your cooldowns are still going on. Your internal cooldowns are still going on for other stuff as well. It's like, why is this a thing? You know,
Yeah.
why can't it
that's-
just be reset
that's
immediately?
always been a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's that we want it easy, but I think a couple things is just like
Yeah, it's not a simple fix.
It's not a simple fix.
I'm definitely not saying that it is. I think that the compromise we want, because we're not gonna get, you know, full co-op open world, which I'm okay with because I've come to terms with the fact that this game isn't a co-op title.
Right.
If we want to slowly integrate, if we're not gonna overhaul the co-op system, right? Because that's probably gonna take them 3 years anyway. If we're not gonna do that, what can we get? And it's just gonna be more instanced gameplay, right?
Right.
And if it's instance gameplay, the examples we have of that right now are domains, and you know the special events that we do together, like Twisted Realm, or actually yeah, like
Theater
the mini games
Mechanic.
and shit. Honestly, dude, like at Theater Mechanicus, yeah, like having that in a way I think is fine. Like having more of that might be like maybe upping the quality of it, because like sometimes I felt like, you know, like the fucking bubble mini game was like absolute ass in co-op because of the latency.
Double mini game?
Yeah, they remember
the
in
one where you run through speed run.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you had to run
Yeah.
and dodge the bubbles by either
Right,
hiding
right.
or duck.
God,
Not ducking. but-
I fucking remember that.
yeah, you remember how
Yeah.
fucking ass that was, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially
the
with
whole
latency, yeah.
Yeah, like the Mario Party stuff, but like like less RNG. You know, like maybe we can choose the maps we want to play. I don't know, right?
Yeah, Windbloom Festival. Yeah. Fuck that patch, by the way. Yeah, I didn't super like that one either. The Mario Party games were a little bit, but yeah. I don't know. I definitely feel like there's.
Yeah, and that's a fair assessment to say, like, I think if MiHoYo is going to do something, they're going to do it right the first time. Like, they're not going to just half-ass it, so to speak. But then it's like, how do you explain co-op, right?
Right. There's how do you explain a lot of things, you know? I mean, I'm sure they're taking a lot of the code. Honestly, a lot of what they implemented in a lot of mini games is a lot of work. I don't think they would just take that code and just delete it and say, "Hey, we're not going to bring this
No,
back."
of course
You know,
not.
whenever-
I mean, we're already seeing Theater Mechanicus return.
Yeah, return. So
Yeah.
it's clear that they say, okay, we took this idea. What was bad about it? What was good? Let's make it better, so that when this iteration runs again, it's going to be a more streamlined experience. It's going to be better.
Okay,
It's gonna
here's
be-
the thing. Let's see how Theater Mechanicus works in the next update. Because if they make changes to it, you know, then we can comment on how their
Okay.
progress has been going. But
I will
if
say
they don't,
there
then
has been changes.
Yeah,
Well, I won't
if
say
there
exactly
haven't
what.
if there haven't been changes, then we're fucked, right? Because
Yeah,
then that just
yeah.
means we're not gonna bother refreshing our content. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're yeah, you know, this is just again, this is the gamers' expectations and like what a development studio can accomplish, right?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, a lot of the player base just expects too much.
Right, right.
Remember 6-week development cycle?
Yeah.
Like
It's
fewer
absolutely
labor
insane.
laws. I don't know. Like just attribute it to a lot of different things. And the fact that we're not playing a game filled with PNGs, right? And you can quickly realize why this game is hard to make. So
Hard game is hard.
yeah.
Well, I think regardless, everything else, as we've been mulling about co-op for a little bit now, but everything else about that I think has been fairly I don't want to use the word beyond expectations, but has been very at least met or exceeded.
Dude, yeah, I like the pure fact that I'm still playing this game every single day and we're going to hit 365 days of this game soon.
Right.
I think is to me that's a huge win. Even
Right.
if it's the fact that like, you know, they keep you hooked because of like the gacha aspect and like the fact that you have to do dailies in order to earn currency and all that. But like
Yeah.
you know, there are games where you can do that and just be like, there's no meaning to this. But at least in
Right.
Genshin, I personally feel like there's meaning to it. Now, I know why a lot of other people won't feel like there is, but, you know, yeah, I think this game has exceeded expectations.
Yeah. At least for exploration. You know, islands, I'm still not done today. Like, I spent pretty much the whole time today just doing all of the island stuff, and I'm still not done. You know, I'm almost done, but
good for you.
But that's
yeah.
but yeah,
That's what I like. This is why I feel like I'm just taking crazy pills because it's like Genshin has no content. There's more content in this game than there's in Genshin, and it's like, it's just you know what it is. It's just Genshin doesn't always have the content that people want, and that's it. And you just have to like be willing to admit that.
Too wide of a net.
Yeah, it is too wide of a net. And I'm okay with that because Genshin, their whole point with Genshin was to get a much larger fan base, period.
Right.
So I'm totally fine with that. But yes, the islands are a really refreshing addition to the game, even if they're going to be taken away, purely because like I said, one of the greatest strengths of Genshin is its adventuring,
Exploration.
and exploration.
Yeah. I just wish that they could kind of capitalize on that. I don't know how. Maybe I'm expecting like No Man's Sky and Genshin, but maybe in the future. I mean, didn't they say that they want to create like literally like Sword Art Online by like 2030 or some shit?
Oh, MiHoYo, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a little ambitious, and I don't know. It's just, sometimes I feel like Dawei is like he's a cool guy, but he's probably also crazy.
Also, everyone's a mega otaku, super huge weebs. Everyone's a mega weeb, and
yeah,
their tagline is like "Tech Otaku save the world." It's like,
yeah,
good
yeah.
God.
So there's a lot of good and bad to that. So
yeah, takes a crazy person to change the world. Just saying, look, it's true. That's true. That's true. Absolutely insane people. Yeah. All right, guys. I think tonight was very good. Lots of good talk, good content, and
yeah, it was
I'm
good,
sure
dude.
as
it was fun.
As the day goes on, there's going to be Reddit posts about like mechanics,
sure.
and they'll have Twitter and posts about probably stuff on Hoyo Lab as well in terms of like a lot of the inner workings of some of the stuff we heard about. So yeah, I'm excited for story as well. I'm super excited for story. I really want to see like
always great.
So much story.
Yeah.
We want the twins need to finally meet, so we want to see how this relates to the Archon,
they
the
did
Electro
meet, but,
Archon.
like, we need more development, you know.
Yeah, we're getting. I mean, we'll get it, but like this is drip feed, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay being drip fed story. So
yeah, same.
Yeah,
I've been dealing with that for a while now. So
yeah,
same here.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
I have a serious question though. Should I? It's 6:47. I start work at like 9.
Okay.
What should
Go
I
back
do
to sleep.
I can't, dude. I drank a Coke, dude. I'm fucking.
Oh fuck. You're fucking.
I drink
wired.
Coke too. I'm going to sleep now.
This is like, yeah, like I know you guys should sleep, but I was already prepared to like do this. I didn't, unfortunately, didn't go to bed at 10. I went to bed at like past midnight. Fuck me.
Oh,
but Either I work from home or I go to the office today.
You work from home. You
Did
get
you go to the office early?
No, I went to the office this whole week so far.
No, I'm saying, but could you go to the office in today? And
Yeah,
then
I could
go
probably
in
go early. I have plans in the evening though, so.
Oh.
I actually kind of wanted to go to the office, but I think I might I don't know, maybe to just fill in the gap, like maybe I should just stream.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, yeah, stream now.
Go for it. Yeah. Stream now, stream now, so I can raid you.
Yeah,
brother. Boost my number.
Boost.
Yeah, because I'm going to sleep, so it'd be nice to raid someone I know. Quick.
Yeah.
Pog Dave stream.
Pog Dave stream. Okay. It's
gotta
fucking
finish
hot.
those.
I need to open. Yeah, I like all my dailies have refreshed and everything, so I might as well just do that.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna jump off and then start stream then.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll lurk and fall asleep to your.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a good rest, guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good.
Okay.
Thanks everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you. Peace out.
Night.
Peace
Bye,
out.
chat.